21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power.
Me, baby, one more time.
The system broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose, motherfucker, we rollin'. Motherfucker, we rollin'. With some light-skinned girls and some Kelly Rollins. And this white man world, we the ones chosen. So good night, cool world, I see you in the morning. I see you in the morning. This is way too much, I need a moment. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. Till then, fuck that, the world's ours.
Somebody misidentified me as Dumbsville. That's another good YouTube channel, but and it's a good way. It's a good insult for me, but that's not who I am. No.
More specifically, they can kiss my asshole. I'm an asshole. You niggas got tubs. You short-minded niggas thoughts is Napoleon. My furs is Mongolian. My ice for the goalies, and I embody every characteristic of the egotistic. He knows he's so fucking gifted. I just needed time alone with my own thoughts. Got treasures in my mind, but couldn't open up my own vault. My child like creativity, purity, and honesty is honestly being crowded by these grown thoughts. Reality is catching up with me, taking my inner child. I'm fighting for custody with these responsibilities that they entrusted me. As I look down at my diamond encrusted piece, thinking no one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the powder. Till then, fuck that, the world's ours. And they say, 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 and Powers, Austin Powers, lost in translation with a whole fucking nation. They say I was the abomination of Obama's nation. Well, that's a pretty bad way to start the conversation. At the end of the day, goddamn it, I'm killing this shit. I know damn well y'all feeling this shit. I don't need your pussy, bitch, I'm on my own dick. I ain't got a power trip, who you going home with? How you doing? I'm surviving. I was drinking earlier, now I'm driving. Where the bad bitches, huh? Where you hiding? I got the power, making life so exciting.
Chat. Chat, it's Dragon Force. Chat. For freedom of every man. Hello everybody, welcome to your wake-up call early morning stream. Thank you for joining us this early. I really wasn't meaning to make this like a recurring, regular thing that I just stream in the morning now. But it's like, I keep saying, I'm up in the morning, and I'm over here like twiddling my, well, I don't have two thumbs, but I'm twiddling my one thumb, and my penis. And I'm over here and I'm just like, what am I gonna do? What am I doing with the day? I don't want to just sit here and play SNES. I did that most of yesterday. By the way, fucking... God, what was the game? There's like this Japanese-only SNES game. It's like a Western-themed Link to the Past. You shoot enemies, you got a strafe button. It's called Gunman's Proof. Really cool game. It's got a fun fan translation. I recommend it. But yeah, no. So I didn't want to do that all day. So I'm over here like, yeah, what am I gonna do? Well, you know, I guess I could stream now. Of course, I'm just restless, and I'm like, well, I don't really have. I have like multiple things I want to stream about, but I don't really. Here's the thing, right? I will say that I don't really want to do the due diligence of looking through all of these things to find funny content before I stream, and that's because I'm lazy. However, I did do a poll one time that told me that people prefer when I go into things and I find the funny stuff with chat live. So, frankly, I guess I'm just giving you what you want. We give them what they want! But yeah. We're here, and I've got a few things in mind. And some other things. I'm hoping chat will have some interesting suggestions. I'm hoping it won't just be YouTube stuff. I'd like to start doing... One of the things that I'm going to be doing is a little bit of an obvious thing, I guess. It's something that people have been doing, a storied thing that people have done for years on the internet. And here's the problem. I had like, I didn't stream yesterday. I had like 3 things I wanted to do yesterday that all feature the letter F in the name. F's in chat, everybody, please. F in the chat. So I wanted to do, I guess I'll just give away some of the segments here. We're gonna do some interesting, weird fanfics. It was gonna be Fanfic Friday. I found interactive fiction fanfics, and we can like vote on the selection with polls in chat. And then also there's a Peter Griffin S&M cock devouring skull fucking fanfiction. I thought we'd read that as well. Then so it's gonna be Fanfic Friday. Then I also wanted to finally look at the FNAF community, so it was gonna be FNAF Friday. And you know, I have thumbnails for all of these. So in the future, if there is ever a Friday, like when I need to do a FNAF Friday, I'm just ready. I've got the Freddy Fazbear DeadwingDork, and you know, I've got the DeadwingDork photoshopped on top of Harry Potter inside of a Jedi outfit with all of this shit going on for Fanfic Friday. So either of these are future Friday options, but we're gonna get a taste of it today on Saturday, because really Saturday, it's the new Friday. I don't know. But, you know, we're not getting down on Friday. There was a third thing, though. I forget what it was. I forget what the third thing was that I had in mind that started with an F. But I don't know F's, everybody. Speaking of F's, F's for Kanye, I guess, because, you know, it's your boy. Power Through the Heartbeats and Heartbreak. Not made by Tulip, made by English Narwhal on SoundCloud. And yeah, I mean, it's great when it's an unadvertised, like, you know, you go there for power, you know, you go there for Kanye and Persona 4, but then what you get is Britney and Dragon Force, and it's good, you know, it just works. And then, here we have this, which we'll just keep on, you know, pretty low. You might not even be able to hear it that well, but if you can't hear it, then maybe the YouTube copyright bullshit won't be able to hear it. I just bought more beans in the metaverse across the globe. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some things here. Let me take a look at the super chats real quick. I like doing that in the mornings. It's a little slower moving. It's a little early going, easy going. We don't have 500 of them. $5 from Nash Zom. I've been up since 5:30. Can't wait to watch Autism. Well, I've been up since 3:30 or something. I don't know. Time doesn't matter. $10 from Bounty Hunter 88. I understand this is your first super chat, apparently, according to the chat. So congratulations. Thank God you stream first thing in the morning, blessing my day with funny Papa Claw giggles, making the wage cage a little more bearable. It was a pun. But then also they put an R instead of an E in the word able, like bearable, but it's bearabler. So that's just frankly embarrassing. That, you know, for a first super chat, that's a very unfortunate performance. I hope you do better next time. But good luck with work. $5 from Kanik. I turned off a Cooking with Jack video just in time for the stream. Well, you know, I hope this one can. We might do some wacky chefs or something. If somebody has a wacky chef to suggest. Somebody new. I'm sick of all the old heads. Unless there's like, maybe if there's something new from Iron Wrath. I don't know. I haven't looked at him in a while. Cause he gets a little old after a while. Like, you know, he'll rant and it's funny that he rants, but it's not, what he rants about is like incoherent and not usually actually that funny, but it can be funny to try to dissect. But I don't know. We've done that enough. $5 from, $5.50. From Hannah McLaren. Oh my Claude, I finally made it to alive. Well, welcome. Yes, you are here now. And we're doing some stuff here. And I have this music going because the first thing I wanted to talk about here, well, you know, I did mention it. And I'm just gonna, you know, bring this up here. This is, Peter, well, you know, I'll just zoom this in here. This is on Archive of Our Own. Peter Griffin's Smut One Shot. You know, actually, this is a cool album. I like Terminal Passage for some great jazz fusion and like weird funk albums from the 70s, prog jazz, stuff like that. Go check out Terminal Passage, great YouTube channel. Yeah, I found a bunch of cool stuff from them, like Spin. You know the album Spin by Spin, or is it like Grasshopper by Spin? I don't remember, but they have a song called Little Bitch, and it's pretty great. But yeah, no, great channel. But I think a better thing, actually. Game. There you go. And then we just, that's perfect. And then can I open this in like a, yeah, I need to open this in a private window because I don't want this to be in, you know, I watch, oh no, there's going to be ads. Never mind. No private window. God damn it. All right. Well, we're about to put the Family Guy video game music / OST / soundtrack into my history. This is tragic, but it's fitting because the next thing we're looking at here is going to be Peter Griffin's Smut One Shot over here on our Archive of Our Own. Lot of tags. It's a Dead Dove Do Not Eat. I wanted to read one of those. I understand they're like sussy and bad and like not really necessarily entertaining and funny. But I did find one that has Peter Griffin in it, so I mean maybe this will be something. There's nothing to warrant it, but still, okay, well, you know, at least that's something. Peter Griffin moaned with delight as you brought a hand down on his round, plump ass. You laughed deviously at the mess of a man below you. This, soundtrack's not bad, actually, so far. Simple, but it's effective. Come on, Petey, can't be that bad, you teased, bringing your hand back down with more force this time. You watched as a pink handprint rose to the surface. Your face went hot. A lewd moan escaped Peter due to the impact. Hell, you hadn't even started fucking him yet. Oh, fuck! Peter said, his accent coming through, strong. You was sexy. His voice calling out for you, begging for more. You gave his ass a squeeze as he trembled with anticipation. Fuck. Name. Please. Oh, God. He pleaded, praying for any stimulation you would allow him. Patience, honey. You drew out the syllables in the domestic nickname, teasingly. Oh, what a nickname. Before bringing your hand down on him a third time. You stepped away from him, grabbing the small bottle of lube you kept on your nightstand. Look at you, no shame. You squirting some of the lube onto your cock before slowly guiding it into Peter's ass. You groaned as you slipped the head in. This stream's not for kids, by the way, and so did he, bucking his hips on your dick and trying so hard to resist slamming himself back on it. You grinned at how well he followed orders. Now, you taunted, are you gonna be a good little slut for me? And yada yada yada. Fuck yes. Oh fuck, baby. Please! Ah! He moaned. You almost lost your shit right there. Well, as long as he didn't lose his. Suddenly ramming into him. So there's a prostate thing. You wanted to tease him a bit first. Look at you, you laughed tauntingly, grabbing a fistful of the brunette's hair and tugging on it just enough to elicit a shaky moan. You know. You slapped a hand over Peter Griffin's mouth. This is Peter Griffin, by the way, everybody. Pulling him up so that you were both standing. You grabbed his ass, rough, causing Peter to moan against your hand. And now you're fucking him in the throat. And Peter's spit gave you a little extra lubrication this time, so you slid in with E. That's great. That's good. That's the stuff we're here for. You picked up your pace, no mercy for the man who is currently writhing with a mixture of pain and pleasure underneath you. I mean, this is pretty hot outside of the fact that it's Peter Griffin. He was laying on his back, which was arched to the point where the majority of him wasn't even touching the mattress anymore. Yeah, we're, oh, fuck! I mean, you got a built-in Peter Griffin orgasm noise right there. He whined, reaching a hand up to touch himself before you pinned the limb to the bed. Did I say you could touch yourself, PD? You mocked him. Oh, well, that really just cuts off right there, doesn't it? I guess this is the... Oh my god, Lois, this is this song. No, sir, he sputtered out, desperately wanting to come. You grinned at his submission. Good boy, you cooed. Now don't do anything again unless I give you permission. He nodded. He looked like he wanted to say something else, but he didn't. You continued with a fast rhythm, a disgusting plap sound, filling the bedroom every time you thrust it into him. Well, that's not really a plap. That was also me dropping a thing, so that's cool. That's becoming a common theme now. You're so fucking disgusting, baby, you spat. It's so hot. Well, that's true. I wonder if this person, your previous rhythm totally lost in Peter's hole. I wonder if this person, like, actually wants to fuck Peter Griffin, because there's a lot of stuff up here about I'm so sorry, I did, an IRL requested this. I guess not, okay. He probably doesn't actually want to fuck Peter Griffin. Hopefully neither does whoever the IRL was. But, you know, Peter's gonna ask if he can come. Can I come? There you go. You put that on a soundboard and smoke it. Come for me, and you know, yeah, that's great. That's great. This is supposed to be a joke, and I will now live with the fact that I wrote this. Somehow Hugo doesn't understand that Peter Griffin / reader smut is on an insanely different level to steady, slow burn smut. I don't know what these fucking words, I don't know if this is a term. I don't know, and I don't care. I don't want to learn. I don't want to learn. Dear Lord, I'm sorry again. Well, you know, it was enjoyable. I got to read it in the voice, so that's not so bad. You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. Thank you, Family Guy video game soundtrack. Let me see here. Well, we got 20 bucks from Bad Ending. Please stop, please stop, please. You know, it just ends there. So I don't know, if you said it like 20 more times, I might believe you, but you know, thankfully it's about over. 5 bucks from Kanik. If there's one thing I learned from middle school, it's that the most disturbing fanfics are in the Power Rangers or K-pop fandoms. Well, you know, fanfics, here's the thing, right? Fanfics is like a very well-trodden ground in terms of, haha, look at this, isn't this weird? People have been doing that since like the early 2000s, or maybe even the late 90s probably, or even before then even. I don't know, fax lore era. They might have been sending around shit posts about how someone's fanfic on the fucking alt/Star Trek/whatever board. I guess it was alt dot whatever, it wasn't slashes, but yeah, that was cringe. Just send that around across to a bunch of fucking fax machines all around the country. Maybe that happened, I don't know, but it's well-trodden ground. I know there are whole websites dedicated to it, and so some might say, and for a long time I also said, you know, fan fiction's just not that interesting. But I do find it interesting in a way. You know, I'm always down for the psychology, the psychological aspect of why these people are doing these things. And a lot of people are like, well, you know, it's just kids doing this, or it's just people, you know, flexing their creative muscles or something. And I'm like, you know, that makes sense when it's like I wrote a fan fiction thing when I was a kid. It was like a crossover of fucking Lost and Fringe, because I like those shows. I watched the first episode of Fringe. It's amazing that a 9/11 denialist or truther or whatever. Are there 9/11 denialists? That would be great. I want that stream. But it's amazing that that guy wrote... I don't know if he wrote the episode, but Roberto Orsi, and I think he was the one that's like 9/11 was a hoax or something. I don't know. He had some kind of strange beliefs, and then the other guy, Alex Kurtzman, he's just a hack. But you know, I wrote like a fan fiction thing. But the thing is, like the fan fiction thing that I wrote, and anytime I ever considered doing a fanfic thing, I had like Sonic RP or whatever. You know, everybody was cringe as a kid, but like, you know, it was always somewhat within the like the tone of the universe. What I find interesting is when it's like you'll find something and it's like a Mario fanfic and all of the tags are like abuse, torture, out of character, nobody is like they are in the games, and I'm just like, well shit, dog. I mean, it sounds like you're about 80% or 90% of the way to just making your own story. So why don't you just fucking go and do that instead of making it Mario? Like, I find that pretty funny. So there's some things like that I might want to look into. But you know, I might do a couple of like little fanfic things peppered throughout the stream. This is a bit of a grab bag. Chat, give me a suggestion. Give me something fun to do. We got $2 from Bounty Hunter 88. Peter Grippin. Oh yeah, baby. More cushion for the pushin'. That's right. Let's see. K-pop. Oh god, K-pop fanfics. Well, there's that, and there's fucking Dream. There's the Dream SMP people. Which, like, I'm, like, torn a little bit because I don't know any of this shit. So it's funny to read Family Guy fanfic in the Peter Griffin voice. And trust me, there's a lot of, like, Stewie getting raped by Brian. So I don't know if I want to read that. I looked up South Park, and I was alarmed that most of it was not Randy. I was hoping it would be more Randy sex, but it was, at least it was mostly aged up. You know, Stan and Cartman and all of them. But it was like, man, just give me, like, Randy fucking the mayor or something. I want that fanfic. But yeah, no, there's a lot of interesting ones to look up. Real people fiction. Fanfics with real celebrities and influencers and stuff. Oh god, yeah. Well, I mean, I remember a long time ago I saw these like fanfics of like you know, like adult fanfics of celebrities, where it was like, you know, who was a celebrity at the time? I don't know. When was this? I don't know. Fucking Vanessa Hudgens or something. I don't know. You gotta come to the club. Ava Mendes, you know? There was an Ava Mendes fanfic, and it was like, oh, I got to meet Ava Mendes, and it was so great. It was at Club Push. It was great. But there's stuff like that, which is pretty interesting, of course. Which, oh god, that reminds me of the fucking Reddit Coomer community. Can I do a video about Coomers? Can I do like a video on YouTube about like the Reddit Coomer people that just like they'll like, oh, there's a new photo of this woman. I guess I'm jerking off all day. Like, and they have the whole room with the jerk off posters and the Batcave fucking computer monitors, but that's just all porn on all of them. And they just do that all day. That's their whole life because they have millions of dollars from mining crypto or some fucking shit. That's a thing. That's a lot of things. Oh, thanks Adobe. Thank you Creative Cloud. You know what's great is I can't even close the Adobe Creative Cloud right now. That's great. Yeah, it's giving me notifications. I can't even close it right now. That's cool. It's like it's not even open, but yeah. Awesome. Love it. Love that. I love that for me. Anyways, yeah, real people fanfic. That is pretty interesting. You know, I said we were gonna pepper this with oh god, yeah, celebrities and real people. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. So here we are. Archive of our own fanfics, celebrities and real people. And we got all sorts of 19 kids and counting. 11 drunk guys. What are these? Are these just like fiction, like historical fanfics? 7th and 8th century Mayan. I think that's what this is. This is like historical, probably. Okay. Alright. I guess that's interesting. I guess that's a way you could do fanfic. I guess if you are a fan of history. There's fanfic of Aeon Flux. How about that? I don't know if it deserves that. Alice 2009. Oh, wait. Aeon Flux isn't a person. Wait, okay, well, there's a Dell fanfic. Akkadian Empire. Oh, boy. I bet the Sumerians don't even have a suit. Arrested Development. What is this? That's not a person. That's not a celebrity or real person. Askewniverse. Askewniverse? Uh-huh. Arrow. So there's just stuff on here that's not even what this is. And also there's all this like I was about to say something racist, I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna say something derogatory to refer to these moon runes, which I'm sure is a much less derogatory way of referring to them. I mean, not even Japanese. I understand Japanese somewhat. It's more these moon runes. Like, what's all this? I mean, come on now. You ever see a language? I know this is gonna be a controversial statement, but you ever see a language and you're just like, all right, come on now. Are you kidding me? You guys really speak this? Are you sure? Are you sure? Cause I don't know. I see some, it's like some of those like weird Eastern European ones. And like, again, the Thailand or whatever, where you get the squiggle language. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. That kind of seems like to languages what Mormonism is to religion. I don't know. But there we go. I just lost a whole couple countries there. That's cool. And any countries that, you know, are afflicted by this, I'm sure you know who you are. There's probably some guy in like, I don't know, northern Russia right now that has some bizarre little dialect, and he's like, oh man, I'm never tuning in again. Never tuning in again. Yeah, dragons. There's Drake. Drake RP. Drake and 21 Savage. True Love. Oh my god. Gay sex. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Marriage proposal. Between the Devil and Desire. Drake and Eminem, huh? Oh jeez. Oh, I have a perfect song for this actually. Hang on. Whoa, hold the fort here. Hold the fort. Let me just no. No, where's the fucking song? Here you go.
Will the real Slim Shady please
So,
stand up? I repeat,
Between the Devil and Desire.
Shady, please stand up.
Trigger warning, Drake. I'm sorry I can't describe this story well because my eyes glazed over while writing it, but I will try. Drake always wanted Eminem, and after his BF Emmanuel, he's just a filler character. You don't need any more info on him. Cheats on him with Ed Sheeran. An accident happens, and he's suddenly single. Whoa, oops. He decides that life is short, and so he goes for Eminem. There's a lot of sex, and they date for 3 years before problems arise. No, they didn't get discovered. That's too much to write, and that's too stereotypical. Yeah, this author's not gonna go for the ambitious thing right there. So basically, Eminem gets kidnapped by Ed Sheeran, and Drake has to save him, and his bum is on his lips. Will he? Probably not. I sincerely apologize for writing this. You're gonna hate the end, but wait for part 2. Also, trigger warning, One Direction. Yeah, this is a doozy to read. I can't even read over it without feeling immediate shame. Chapter 1, disclaimer. Death, lots of sex, cringe. Oh yeah, Drake again. Why did I do this? If this negatively affects your mental health like it did to my friends, I apologize. I wanted a Drake and Eminem fanfic, and I made one. This is a short story. It's just a difficult read. Have fun. So I mean, this is, Drake sighed heavily and threw himself onto the black plush couch behind him, turning on the TV. I don't know how he does it. He took off his pink tinted shades, throwing them to the side. It's like he's some sort of rap god. It's crazy. Okay, I'm sorry, but like, why have these people never read a book? Like, what is this? What is this mono paragraph with just text? Just unjustified. Just, you don't do another line for when he says a line. Are there other people I think there's other people talking in this paragraph too. Oh my god. Like, if you just never read a book, I'm sorry. I know you're like 15 or whatever. I don't care. I just don't care. I do not care. Aragon was written by like a fucking 12-year-old or some shit. And that book's not great, but it's like a lot better than this, you know? He knew when to put his fucking characters speaking on another fucking line, goddammit. There's no excuse for this. Is this just the fucking norm in fan fiction? It's just read like a fucking psycho manifesto? Like, there's just no fucking there's just no formatting to this at all. Holy fuck. It's like he's some sort of rap god. It's crazy. Drake gestured angrily at the TV. Everyone's talking about M. What's so good about him? He's just a white rapper. Well, so are you, Drake. Come on now. No, he's like mixed or something. That's not fair. But he's like really self-conscious about like, no, I'm not a white rapper. I'm not white. I'm mixed. He's like a little too. He protests a little too much. He's like Logic. I don't know. He's not as, I don't think it's as bad as Logic, because Logic's also much less, Logic's much lighter skinned, and yet he still says, no, I'm biracial, dude, and it's like, well, you might be with a white American and a white Canadian, but like, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. This kind of goes on. Where does the gay sex start? What does this mean? Creator's style. What is that? Hide creator's style? Oh, is that like a special way of like formatting it, I guess, maybe? Maybe there's some people who format it in that way. Bad ending. Sold to One Direction. We gotta do number 6. No way, I'm actually gay. ... Go. After showering with Drake, Eminem said goodbye. Oh, hang on. I think there's actually, let me see. I think there's actually another, oh yeah, here you go. This is perfect. After showering with Drake, Eminem said goodbye and left his house in the cover of darkness. When Eminem made it home, his mind was jumbled. What he wanted to do was live a double life and forget about Drake when he got home, but he just couldn't get, I am not gay, thought Eminem. But then another voice came conflicting him. You just don't have rough, hot sex with another man on a whim. You're gay. I got news for you. That means you're gay. You're gay as hell. Eminem frowned and rushed to his room. No, I'll prove I'm not gay. Eminem grabbed his remote and went to the browser. I'll prove I'm not gay. Okay, he is also in italics, so that's also part of the thought. He turned on some straight porn of a woman being railed and grabbed his lotion. I'm not gay! He unzipped his pants. Okay, they did it again here. Unzipped his pants and gripped his 6.5-inch cock. I'm not gay, he began to stroke his flaccid cock, and he continued for 25 minutes before giving up. It's not working. I can't be gay! The voice came again. Try some gay porn. Eminem sighed and picked a gay porn video of the same caliber. He noticed immediately that he was more eager for the gay porn. He sighed and began to stroke his cock, and immediately it was hard. He gasped, am I gay? I got news for you. That means you're gay. He mindlessly began to stroke faster as the man in the video sped up. His eyes were glued to the screen. Am I really gay? Can I be that way? As I say, I'm on my bay, but the bay. Get the anatomy, but it was a plan of me. It was a fan of me. Come to the anatomy, get the man's anatomy, because I want a plan of me. I want a ban of me. I want him inside of me, to put a fight in me, to put a baby in me, and put a baby in me. I'm gonna say to me, yeah. He mindlessly began to stroke faster. He felt his hips rise a bit off of the bed as he stroked faster. Am I seriously? Can it be realiously? Am I deviously? He came with a speed and force he had never achieved with straight porn or lesbian porn, and for once after masturbating, he was satisfied. He licked himself off of his fingers and laid back. Oh my god, I'm gay, I can't be that way. Oh my god, I can't have my say. I don't be gay. I want to but today. But today, he fell asleep in that position. And, you know, Dupla Ghost over here with a rapper or a clown. And the last one here was Signs of Slim Shady, of course, from, Mr. Sandman 7337 or something. But yeah, Devil, Between the Devil and Desire. I didn't want to read the whole thing. Am I actually writing this? Why am I doing this? What did this add to the overall story? Nothing, absolutely nothing, but you probably still at least skimmed over it. Well, we gotta read the fucking, we gotta read the One Direction one. Bad ending, sold to One Direction. Hang on, let me look at chat. I'm gay! With his dock out, with his cock out, on a lockout with a rock out. I'm gonna be sold to One Direction. I got an erection cause I'm gay for the men's section. I can't be gay. Alright. Bad ending, sold to One Direction. Okay. The world slowed to a halt as the gun went off. Eminem screamed as Drake's body hit the ground, blood flowing everywhere through the crevasses of the tiles like red water, a liquid once coursing through his lover's veins, giving him life and caging his spirit, now covering the ground in a cruel manner. Settle down. Ed tucked the gun back into his belt and signaled something to his men. Ed Sheeran, sorry, not Ed Sheeran, it's Ed Sheeran. Ed has men. He has a gun and men who can do things like this for him. Eminem sobbed and sobbed uncontrollably as the wall turned back around. Ed stood in front of him and removed the ball gag from his mouth. Eminem spared not a second to breathe as he yelled out to Ed, "You monster! You're the monster with the conster but the monster! You're like a lobster with your cobster and you're the dicks with your cobster! Fuck you!" Ed grabbed his face forcefully enough to almost bruise him. "Don't worry, little white boy." Okay, Ed Sheeran, come on now. Come on now. You're ginger. I think you're the whitest of us all. I'm gonna get someone who's... Sorry, Ed Sheeran's like fucking British or like Australian or something. "Don't worry, little white boy. I'm gonna get someone who's gonna fix that attitude right up." Eminem struggled violently. "No, let me go, you sick fuck, you dick fuck, you cocksucker, let me go!" Ed smiled callously and left the room, silently locking the door behind him. The room was barren except for M and a small window. Eminem watched the outside world longingly. Why did he wait so long to exact his revenge? It makes no sense, and why was Eminem involved? He sighed and closed his eyes. Why me? Why'd it have to be? Why'd it have to be? Why me? He almost fell asleep until he heard the door open and feet shuffle in. He sighed painfully as he looked up to see Ed Sheeran standing there with 5 other men. "Wait, is that One Direction?" I'm not apologizing. Eminem yelled out, he finally spelled it correctly, Ed Sheeran. Sneered evilly, "Yes, and I've just signed a wee little contract with them for you." Niall smiled and touched Eminem's face. "You're gonna work nice as my bitch." Liam sighed and grabbed Niall's arm, pulling him close. "Am I not your bitch?" Niall smiled and kissed Liam. Eminem looked disgusted and fought back the urge to projectile vomit. And Lewis, oh my god, Lewis, picked up on that he nudged Harry and whispered to him. Then Harry spoke up. "I hope you know, Em, that you can't come with us like this." He gestured to Eminem. "We have to break you in." All of One Direction smiled, and then everyone clapped. I'm going to leave all of you alone," said Ed Sheeran as he left. Wait, you can't just leave me here with these soy boy band fatherless small dick industry plant dumbasses. You dumbasses, you industry plant with your pant and your small dick and your palm tick and your fucking fatherless, with your motherless but your bottleless and your boy band and your soy fland and your soy gland and your boy band. Eminem yelled out pleadingly. Ed peeked his head from around the corner. "Yes, I can, and I am goodbye, Em. See you on the other side." Eminem yelled out in a begging tone. "Please don't leave me with them. I will literally swallow your dick and follow your flick." That is sure to get back at Drake. What the hell did I even do to deserve this bullshit? Like, seriously, enlighten me, you soulless child scare. Oh, this is still Eminem, sorry. What the hell did I even do to deserve this bullshit? Like, seriously, enlighten me with your soulless child scare ginger fuck. He smiled wryly at Eminem. No thanks, Em. I'm not interested in Drake's sloppy seconds. And you're not so good of a person yourself, you filthy slut. Look at you about to take 4 dicks. Aren't there like 5 guys in One Direction? He then waved at Eminem and closed the door. The men closed in quickly as Eminem rolled his eyes, annoyed at the situation to come. NSFW. Okay, well, then this is gonna happen. You can go read this yourself if you want. Here's the title. I mean... I think that's quite enough of that for now, but yeah. Drake, Eminem, Audible presents Unhinged. No loads refused. part, by the way, I just noticed this. This is part of a series. This is part of a series. Part 1 of Drake x Eminem, next work. Oh man, Drake versus Eminem was so great when he suplexed him in the Atlantic Ocean. I love that part. You know, for real, it is weird that isn't the next Godzilla movie going to be like named the same thing, basically? I saw the like trailer, the teaser thing, and it was like Godzilla x Kong. And wasn't the last movie like Godzilla versus Kong? I legitimately thought it was like, oh, they're doing like a director's cut or something. No, it's a new movie. I think they might have changed the name. I'm not sure. I might have heard that they changed the name. But what's the next work here? Between the Devil and Desire, and then we got Requiem. This is part 2 to Between the Devil and Desire, and it's a bit more serious and brutal, so beware of that. The story is set 7 to 8 years in the future and features Eminem succumbing to the mental turmoil granted to him. I decided that he would not get revenge for Drake, but for himself. The parts before his mental break are a bit annoying because he keeps having breakdowns, but just bear with me because it gets better. Well, you don't need to write the breakdowns to be annoying. I mean, like... oh god, and yeah, I mean, it... Oh, geez. It's not written any better. It's still in just this gigantic fucking unformatted block of text. Like, I wrote like this when I was 6. I was trying to be like a writer at like 6 or 7 or something, and I was writing down some stupid shit. And it would just be this giant fucking block. And I'm like, the editor will fix it. They know what to do. And it's like, no, it's not how that works, but... Certainly not how that works when you're just posting it as is. Jesus. Well, I'm absolutely not going to read that. But there are 4 chapters to it, and Logan Paul is in it, apparently. What kind of fanfic do we have for Logan Paul? Camp U Tent. Oh, we got Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Curtis... Okay, well, you know. You got two cool people, and then a bunch of losers. Fluff, friendship, murder mystery. Oh, I hope Jake and Logan kill each other. That would be great. Their own stupidity gets them both killed, and there's like a murder mystery to figure out who done it, and it turns out it was just Jake and Logan Paul killed each other because they were idiots. That would be a great movie, actually. They should really make that, actually. I don't think I want to read this, though. I don't think I want to read that, though. We got Donald Trump X Dream over here. I'm sure this one is... totally legitimate. That's the sad thing, is fanfiction is such a popular thing, and it's so, you know, it's so epic, funny, cringe, or whatever, that it's like, you know, everybody wants to write the next My Immortal. And, I don't know, I would vastly prefer something that's just a somewhat legitimate thing, like the Eminem fucking thing here. Undertale, Danganronpa, Shrek, you know, Donald Trump. A bunch of fucking wrestlers in this one. Oh, God. We got more commentary channels. Oh, Jesus Christ. Abduction, kidnapping. Oh, my God. Oh, this really makes me uncomfortable, man. Like... Oh, this really makes me uncomfortable. These people out here just... Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and write a story about... Just some people who decided to make videos one day, and here's a story where they're killing each other and giving sexually transmitted diseases and all this stuff. That's cool. Oh, that's great. I love that. I'm laughing. I'm laughing. Family Guy Freeform over here. What's this? NFT baby? What's going on here? Fireheart is still in the medical ward, recovering from his injuries after being kicked by Logan Paul. Alexander Hamilton talks to him, and the two come to a disagreement, making Hamilton part ways. There's a TikTok. Why, this... Wow, this... Again, this is formatted in the same way. This is just how fan fiction is fucking written? Like, this is absurd. This is terrible. Holy shit. Well, okay, there's an NFT... What the fuck? NFT fan fiction? Mute. Five Nights at Fred... Okay. Oh my God, again. This is multiple people writing Danny Gonzalez, Dixie D'Amelio fanfic. Holy shit. Oh, that disgusts me. Logan Paul. I mean, I guess I... Oh man, is Logan Paul gonna get anal fisted in this one? That's great. I think this is from, yeah, this is from the Discord kitten person again. Who is writing? Okay, what is this? What is going on here? A Nebula's death. So what's the first one here? The Lice Saga. And it's 5,000 words, 4 works. Then we got 900. Okay, so I guess the... Oh, this is B stars? This one says it's SCP and B stars. And there's anal fisting, apparently. Alright, well, this is the Lice Saga. Oh, it's multiple stories. Okay. 2 lice in a lice nest. Except it's just 1. Now, am I able to show this? Because if there's gonna be lice and... Well, I guess it doesn't say anything about anal fisting. It just says homosexuals. I don't know. But, oh, okay. Well, the other one had anal fisting. Hopefully this... I think you can do pictures on this website, is the thing. And so I've seen some of these with pictures. And so if there's anything with goatsy or something, then, I don't know. 035 was fucking around and got lice. So are these, like, real fucking SCPs? Am I supposed to know what these are? Oh, God. This is just written in this way. God. Like, I bet if I look at multiple of these, multiple of these will be written in this, like, incomprehensible, unformatted manner. But it is formatted. That's the thing. It has formatting, but it just doesn't format it like a proper fucking book. Where, like, each character talks on their own line or whatever. So you just have, Doc, I need your help, and then on the same paragraph, what a pity. What is it? Like, from a different character. This is just not how you do it. I'm sorry. This is just stupid and not how you do it. Again, I don't care that you're 5. So yeah, I guess I'm expected to know what the fuck these things are. These, the SCPs. Yo, it's me, Alexander Hamilton, from Hamilton the Musical, about Alexander Hamilton. The two swung their heads to the new man in the room, draped in late 1700s military clothes. Holy fuck, it's Alexander Hamilton from Hamilton. Oh my god, Lois! 035 barely muttered. And then Alexander Hamilton from the hit musical Hamilton started Hamiltoning all over the place. I'm sorry to anyone who read this. Why would you post this? Eat shit. God damn. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. I don't, right. Andrew Tate, an Omega with a dirty little secret. Chat. You know, this is what we're all here for. This is what we're all here for. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Tristan Tate also, Charlie Puth. Isn't it like an actor or some shit? Okay, Omega-verse. Alpha, Beta, Omega, Dynamic. Oh, this could be some good tags right here. Holy shit. Andrew Tate, Freeform Podcast. Andrew Tate, the popular podcast and life advice influencer, has taken his secret to far. As an undercover Omega posing as the world's most popular Alpha, what happens when his dirty little secret gets exposed? Okay, now at least this is closer to how a proper fucking book is written. The lines are all separated, but it's also not. This still hurts. Oh god. Oh good god. Oh good god. Okay, never mind. This is still awful to read. I don't know which one of these people is talking, by the way. I guess it's, I guess the first one is Andrew Tate. I feel that Omegas have the responsibility to take their blockers every day. And then I guess it's his brother, I think. No, okay, it's a beta cuck. Alright. Yup. It is irresponsible as us alphas cannot be taken away from the grind because you couldn't control your heat. Another great take. by the Andrew Tate. Ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen and ladies. Sorry, you gotta get that right, because ladies come last. Ladies walk behind us, because they're bitches and they're inferior. But also, is this supposed to be Sneeko? I like this. I just imagine this as Sneeko currently. Hey, when am I ever wrong? Never. You're so great. Andrew Tate started to finish up the week's podcast episode. His guest for the week was like every other, a beta cuck, as he described them in his head. He could never think for themselves. They could never think for themselves. They were beneath him, agreeing to every word he said like a dog. If he demanded they sit, they would. Of course, there was never a debate. He was always right. But it was the way in which they agreed. It reminded him of a long time forgotten... Good episode tonight. A time long forgotten. Right. Good episode tonight, his guest spoke. Did I ask you to speak? Andrew retorted. No, so sit your beta ass down and don't speak to an alpha again. I'm sorry, Andrew, the guest whimpered. What was that? Andrew almost yelled, but he would never waste such energy on a beta like that. He needed to expend his energy on stocks, crypto, chess, alpha things. I'm sorry. The guest was practically crying at Andrew's alpha gaze. I'm sorry, Mr. Andrew Tate, the alpha leader of our time. That's right, and don't ever disrespect me again. The Tate man turned his back to the beta cuck behind him and proceeded to move towards the exit. He couldn't wait to leave the office. It was suffocating, almost as if it was taking energy out of him. But such thoughts were impossible. Such brain power is only taken from omegas and betas, and Andrew Tate was an alpha, a contender for the Sigma male spot. Andrew was able to make it to his car, his Bugatti, as he liked to say. I like the way this is written. His Bugatti, as he liked to say. Before he went in to check his socials, his Tumblr was booming, and his Pinweevils friend list grew exponentially. Binweevils? Since he was banned from almost every other platform, he was able to bring his influence into even the most beta of places. Some may even call them Omega safe spaces. Yet Andrew didn't want to harbor the thought of Omegas, for he had a secret. Opening the door to his Bugatti, he ran his hand over the dashboard, and like a pianist playing their pianists, he had a certain finesse with it. It was comfort, control, since he bought his Bugatti, had become a safe space to him, though he wouldn't admit it. Hey girl, are you doing okay? Andrew asked attentively. This was one of the only times Andrew would treat a woman with respect. His Bugatti purred almost as if talking back to him. He patted the dash and started to look in the glove compartment. Good. Andrew tried to hide from the view of the windows as he clasped his hands around the bottle. Heat suppressants was on the label of the bottle. His dirty little secret. Oh, his heat? Is he gonna unleash a fucking heat move on everybody? Is he glowing fucking blue as we're talking about this? Andrew Tate was, oh fuck, an Omega in an alpha dominated world. The most unsigma-like orientation. No one, they're not, it's not Sigma. That's a different thing. That's Alpha and Omega and then Sigma. There's three, what? No one in the family knew, and they weren't going to. His dad pursued chess for God's sake. Arguably the most Sigma male sport. Not for the weak. That's probably why his dad had left for long periods of time. He wasn't playing chess, but instead meditating, training for his next big brain moves on the board. No, he thought. No one will know. This was something you took to the grave, and as he opened the pill bottle, so did the pills get buried 6 feet under into his stomach, where they would eventually calm the waves of his heat cycles. Heat cycles? Again, what is this? What is heat? Is this like a woman, like a cat going through heat? What? Sigma male grindset song could be heard echoing from his iPhone 13. Tristan Tate was calling him, his alpha brother. Hello there, brother! Alpha picked up the phone. My alpha older brother, how does thee fare in these alpha-dominated times? Quite well. I heard you had just finished this week's podcast episode, and I was inquiring if I could get some help from an alpha. No, Sigma, like you. Tristan seemed nervous. What is it, Tater Tot? Tater Tot was Tristan's nickname from a young age. Andrew liked to bully him with the name since he was young. Wow, this really just keeps going. Okay, I'm not gonna read fucking all of this, but Jesus Christ. Logan Paul gets involved, Jesus. Yeah, a lot of this. You want to read Andrew Tate fanfic? I suppose it exists. I guess that's a good use of your time as a person. You can write Andrew Tate fanfic. We might do more fanfic in a little bit, but I'd like to step away from that for now. Give me some suggestions, chat. Give me something to look up. Give me something funny. Say something funny. Well, writer X Andrew Tate. That's maybe for another time. Maybe for another time. Logan Paul looked on lovingly. Omegaverse. I mean, I can look more into it. It does seem pretty interesting. MAGA beef jerky. The day the men found love. I'm not doing Persona. Anything that I like too much is gonna just be too embarrassing for me to do. I can't deal with that. If it's like Yakuza or Persona, Seinfeld was about as far as I'm willing to go. Like Seinfeld, like I read. If you missed I think a couple Halloweens ago, I did a creepy, spooky Halloween fanfic stream. One of the ones that I read wasn't all that spooky until it became spooky because it was Seinfeld X some fucking musician that I don't remember the name of. I never heard of him, but I guess the author wanted him Jerry Seinfeld from TV's Seinfeld to fuck this singer or singer-songwriter or whatever he is. And then that singer-songwriter plot twist turns out to actually be a snatcher from Hideo Kojima's CD, what is it, Sega CD game? I think it was Snatcher. It was a robot. It was like a Terminator with a human skin suit. And then Julian Seed, I think is the name. Jillian Seed shows up and has to kill the Snatcher. And Jerry Seinfeld is saved from the Hideo Kojima Snatcher in that fan fiction. That was one that I read, and that's as close as I'm willing to get to something that I actually care a whole lot about. So no, reading a Persona 5 fan fiction would just be a little bit just a bridge too far. I can't deal with that right now. There's a time and a place. Maybe there would, you know what? Maybe someday when they announce Persona 6, we'll look at we might look at that, but I think I'm good. Yeah, let me see here. I mean, we can keep doing everybody's just suggesting fanfics. Like I was saying, let's do less fanfic. Let's move away from the fanfic for now. You know, and we might come back to it. Sonic High School. I mean, you probably mean fanfiction. Oh yeah, you mean the fanfiction, right? Yeah, the Sonic fan. Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Oh, there's a pretty good looking Chris Ray Gun, Jax Films, and a couple other people did like a reading of it a few months ago. That's interesting. You gotta look into that. Somebody called Beef Boys. Somebody is dressed as Chris Chan in this. Well, it might be Chris Chan, or it might just be a very unfortunate shirt. But yeah. Sonic High, I believe that is the fan fiction. Yes, I heard Sonic High School and I immediately thought of like Sonic Roblox High School RP or some shit like that. And I looked it up on YouTube, but no, I don't know about that. I don't want to read the famous ones. I just want to find weird shit. Maybe maybe the famous ones if there's something interesting that I specifically want to do. But no, I mean something other than fan fiction. People, let's Evolution Squad. Yeah, this is a lot of fanfic. We're not just doing fanfic today. Chat. Clown LARPing. What would I do to look up clown LARPing? What do I look up? Just clown LARPing? I don't think they would title their videos like that. The clowns who are doing the LARPing. I don't think they would call them clown LARPing. They would call them like clowning around or some stupid shit. So like I need to know what the term is to look for that, because I would love to see clown LARPing videos. That sounds fantastic. What do you think of the P3 remake leak? Say out of sight. I think it's sad that it's probably just some gotcha shit for that Persona 5 phone game, which it's like it should be criminal you have a game that's just a full legitimate video game, but then you just take a gigantic shit on it with like phone game gotcha pay to win bullshit. It's the same thing that happened to the Nier game. Oh, this is like a Nier Reincarnation or something. Legitimate Nier game. Worked on by Yoko Taro. Cool story, interesting narrative, but you're never gonna fucking play it because it has like grind for 700 hours phone game bullshit. And it's like this, that's what they're gonna do to the Persona game. It's gonna have new music, it's gonna have cool new art and story and interesting dungeons and everything. And it's gonna have fucking the worst combat ever, and you'll never be able to play it. And that's just, it should be criminal. It should be an offense. It should be a criminal offense. And I believe it's shaking up, it's shaping up to look like that's going to be like a summon or something for that game, probably, which is a shame. But I think there probably will be a Persona 3 remake at some point. Clown LARPing. I mean, yeah. What do I'm not looking at Cyrax, chat member. Ban this man. Clussy. What is happening with Clussy lady? What was her fucking name? Oh, shit. The Clussy. Okay, well, the Clussy is... Okay, well, the Clussy is just a meme. I forgot about that. There is the Clussy clown. I was thinking about the one specific Clussy lady. The Clife style. That chick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Oh, boy. What is she up to? Oh, she is still... doing well, okay, no, she hasn't posted in 7 months. All right. Well, you know what? It's been a long time. This is the closest thing I can immediately think of when you say clown LARPing. It's Clill Clunchbox, everybody. Clife style girl. She's a bit of an old meme, a little bit of a, you know, she's like a back burner locale. I don't think she's ever done anything so insane or like, you know, off the wall that like people are, you know, she's not like a horror cow or anything, but she is just a strange individual who chooses to live her life in a way that well, gets her some attention. Congrats, I got my cleariad. Now please stop. Well, I'm going to be a clantastic mother. Well, that's not a good word you want to say, especially if it's not if it's written with a K. But even with a C, that's concerning. Like, I don't know if you want... Dear Kiwi Farm. You could have gone with Kiwi Farms. You really could have. Elizabeth and Bart fronting. So you have... there's moments here where she just looks like a normal person. But then she says, reacting to my old cringy clidios. And she's still dressed in the clown makeup. And I mean... I guess some people just do that. I know that Izzy girl dresses in clown makeup for her videos. I don't know if she, like, dresses like that in real life. I fucking sure hope not. But, you know, some people like the Clife style, I suppose. There's juggalos. You know, there's juggalettes. I don't know if this lady's a juggalo. But again, here's another one. This is you don't use this Clanifesto. That's not good. I don't know about that. There's some bad connotations to the term Clanifesto. This is 27 minutes. That you were warned, and we've got a very contentious like ratio here. She looks like... I love the attempt to look incognito. Like she's trying to go under the Cladar. Like, no, they're never gonna Clotus me. I'm all dressed out in this fucking cluddy and my clun glasses. And they, you know, I just look like a regular person in the crowd. Crowd, that word was crowd.
I didn't want it to have to come to this, but Kiwi Farm...
The Clunavotter.
...agreed to my terms.
Oh my god. If you have 3 days to release the body of Big Boss Kiwi Farms. They haven't agreed to the terms, okay.
I thought they were relatively fair. And people think that I just want drama, that I seek it, that I
don't know why anybody would think that somebody like you would want anything like drama or attention. I can't imagine, you know. You just seem like your average everyday person. Like, why would anybody draw a spotlight on you in any way, you know?
Crave it. But it's like, do you really think I felt like typing up this Clanifesto? I got things to do.
You got things.
I have a Clife to clive. I have a son to take care of. I don't really have time for this, but...
You got a Clife to clive, everybody.
These are the lengths that I'm willing to go to in order to protect my clanly.
Or clamly.
people can say a lot of things about me, that I am a clintention whore, that I have...
Sorry. The aimbot. The Clindustrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the Cluman race. And I agree. Frankly, 2 cloms were not enough.
Become a little rotund, although I have lost quite a bit of weight. Sorry, I'm a little worked up because I haven't really slept much. I can't speak. That's how out of it I am.
You're never able to speak. You always have had a bit of a problem with that. So
I'm usually very eloquent and well spoken.
Yeah, she has a clun. Guys, she has a clun. Her clamily is very important to Clur. Okay, she has a clun and she clubs him. Clim. All right. So don't you be clocking clit. All right. I'll fucking cleat your class.
I'm feeling a little off, but like I was saying, people can call me a clintention whore. They can call me loud and abrasive. And
is the sun a cat? People keep saying the sun is a cat. People might know more lore than I do. I've only every now and then I look at this lady. Didn't Pay Money Wubby do a video on her 5 years ago or something? And it's there was somebody did a video on her, and then she became a meme. And I guess ever since, I remember there was a whole drama thing with her baby daddy boyfriend or something, and she moved to Sweden. It was a whole weird thing. There's a lot of drama to this lady's life. And I mean, I think at least somewhat she's kind of a performance artist. I mean, it's not I don't think she has just a compulsion to do the CL prefix. I think that she does that, pretty much on purpose. And it's part of her whole, her whole clibe, Her whole clibe is based around being this clown person, and so she, it's like Clandy Chlorhall or something, really just committing to the bit, not Clandy Chlorhall. What's his name? The other guy. Fucking the comedian guy. Zach Galifianakis. That guy. Yeah.
Crazy and not unemployed. Not anymore. We'll see what happens after this.
He's a performance artist.
One thing you cannot call me is.
Oh yeah, Andy Kaufman. That's his name, right? Clandy Kaufman.
It's just you can't call me disloyal. And yeah. So let's just get into it.
What's the
I'm going to read
Clanifesto?
the first 2 pages of my Clanifesto.
Uh-huh.
I will be faxing a copy of it to Kiwi Farms headquarters, or I guess I could email it.
But can you flax me any pizza rolls, though? Because I could really use some of those. I ran out yesterday.
We'll see how much it costs to snail mail it, but I wanted to do it the old-fashioned way, but we'll see. I'm not the richest person in the world, and I don't really know how much that's going to cost. I don't even know the ballpark. So yeah, let's begin.
Yeah, this is, I gotta say, you're right, chat member. This is, and I mean, not a bully stream for this lady. I think she's gone through, some amount of harassment or something. I don't really know, but, not trying to bully anybody, but I will say, you're right, this is the most boring clown I've ever seen. I mean, she's just it's if you committed to the bit in the opposite way, and instead of dressing like a clown, you act funny and wacky, that would be great. I would love that. But instead, we have the opposite of that, where it's you dress like a clown, but you're really boring and not that funny to listen to outside of the CL prefix thing, prefix, whatever. So it's if you dressed like the Fifth Doctor and just started fucking squirting water flowers at people and shaking hands with buzzers and shit, that would be great. You don't have to be full clown. You just have to be, you're already half clown, just make it the other half clown instead.
Like I said, if I make any mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, if Kliss Clan ever interacted with Claire, that would be pretty great. I don't know where I think she's in fucking Europe or something, so I don't think she's gonna be meeting Clem anytime soon. But if they ever did manage to cross paths in any way, that would be fantastic.
The funny thing, I'll take these off. It's a bit hard to read. It's also just not good for your eyes, but here we go. The Clindustrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster
God.
for the human race.
Oh my. So aimbot, did you already see this video? What? Okay, so I didn't know that was. Did you already see this video?
They have greatly increased the life expectancy of those of us who live in advanced countries. But they have destabilized.
Okay, I don't think he saw this video. He just said, "What the hell?" For those of you who just joined, aimbot said almost the exact same thing a moment ago with the same clus in the same spots, except he added an extra cluh to Cluman race. But she just said human race.
Here we go. The Clindustrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. They have greatly increased the life expectancy of those of us who live in advanced countries. But they have destabilized society, have made life unfulfilling, have subjected human beings to indignities, have led to widespread psychological suffering in the Third War, to physical suffering as well, and have inflicted severe damage.
Severe clamage. You know, there's other ways you could do this. I mean, like...
Third War to physical suffering as well.
Physiclown. Right? Physiclown suffering. Like, there's ways you can do it other than just the cluffering or whatever. You could do physiclown. Like, any word that ends with a C has, like, a bit of an option to turn into clown. Where's that? She's really got to step this up. I mean, she's been doing this for years, and it's just not exciting anymore. It's just not that exciting. Except for when she fucking mind-read aimbot a moment ago.
And have inflicted severe damage on the collateral.
Yeah, she didn't do clown sequences either. What the fuck was that? We got $5 from Glarn Budin. She had the opportunity for clown sequences, and she clissed it. That's honestly the worst part of this whole thing so far. I added a few of those clothes. But yeah, I agree. Milksteak is cluffering. This is terrible.
The continued development of technology will worsen the situation. It will certainly subject human being to greater indignities and conflict greater damage on the natural world.
Greater clamage. Well, you know, I'm sure this whole thing is very legitimate.
Leftists, I want to make that very clear. Leftists, give for claiming the West, etc., clearly do not correspond with their real motives. They say they claim the West because it is warlike, imperialistic, klexist, ethnocentric, and so forth. But where these same faults appear in socialist countries or in primitive cultures, the leftist finds excuses for them.
I mean, she's kind of based though. she's kind of talking some real clacks over here. I don't know.
Or at best, he grudgingly admits that they exist.
The leftist man, he grudgingly yeah, I like the way this is written. So yeah, my clanifesto, that was, we were clowarned, and we really probably should have glistened, but, remove the children's faces or I release my clanifesto, and then she hasn't posted in 7 months, but I mean, yeah, she's been posting. She made this video where she looks relatively normal. She had a few videos here where she looked relatively normal. It's just a shame when you've got something in your brain that makes you need to go insane in the game with the game, and I'm not gay and I can't be gay, I've never been that way. But it's just a shame because, like, you know, normally she's a pretty, yeah, look at this video.
Hi everyone.
Look at this, isn't she just a nice attractive lady with normal hair and a nice normal face, but then she decides to go and, like, a fucking couple months later, and now she's, you know, she's all Borg queened out, and you know, and here we go. It's like, she needs, it's just a shame. It's just a, you know, I don't know. We're living in the 21st century. Got a nice ring to it. Everybody's got a fucking, I don't know, crisis of identity. There's so many people on the internet. There's so many different things happening all at once. There's so much quick happening news that everybody's like, no, I exist, look at me, I have 17 fake diseases that are wrong with me, and 14 pronouns, and I'm a clown, look at me, and it's like, alright, well, you could just, you know, You can just be yourself, and I'm sure you're good enough. I don't know. You don't need to, I don't know. It just seems unnecessary. You're spending a lot of, you're like that drill tweet about like, I can't stop spending money on candles, but it's like clown makeup instead. But for me, it's video games or something, so that's fine. But yeah, let me see. Let's see here. I started reading the super chats earlier. I'm gonna catch up on a few super chats here. Let's see, $5 from Bad Bessie. I think being a brony during high school is the happiest I'm ever going to be in my life. That's horrible. I'm not happy that you're here. Take your money back. 50 NOK from Fast Reflexes X. Being between DeviantArt and now fanfics, it's like we're in a back to basics arc when it comes to internet weirdness. It's a nice change of pace. Well, you know, there's things that I haven't been doing because I think that they're like beneath me or something, but then when I actually start looking into them, I'm like, no, this is pretty stupid and funny. And there's a lot to be gleaned from fanfics or whatever. Still, you get Eminem fanfics and I get to do stupid voices and it's great. So yeah, it's been fun. 5SGD from JON and John. Since we're fanfictioning, how about Nick the Ultima Sword Wielder? Well, I will look into that. Hang on. Oh yeah, I have another fanfic saved. I don't remember what it's about, but I think it was also funny because I have it saved. Nick the Ultima Sword Wielder. Well, he's not on Archive of Our Own. Ultima Wiki Fandom. NUSW is the main author and creator of the Ultima series. No, he's not. Wait, Ultima? The fucking RPG? What? What are you talking about? Oh god, what is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, is this the fucking, like, really long fanfiction? I think this might be the fanfic that's, like, stupidly long. For many gamers, the name Ultima refers to the historic... Okay, look, we might look into this in a moment or two, but let me... I was just catching up on a few super chats, and I'm just gonna continue doing that here. $5 from Kitten Lover. As someone who wrote Ninjago fanfiction when I was 12 on Wattpad, this was harder to listen to than rereading my own work. Well, you know, I hope so. People often... I had a few people like, hey, can you look at my fanfics? And I'm like, I mean, I guess I could if they're especially funny, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not looking to name and shame people on the fanfics here. Well, I guess I am if they're terrible, terrible authors and they write and they don't format their fucking text. Like, Jesus Christ. $2 from Kitty Dog Diamond. What the hell is cursed fanfic and happy Saturday? Yeah, it's fanfic Friday. I'm just a little late. $2 from, yeah, so look, it was fanfic Friday. I was just late. That's all. But it's also FNAF Friday, and I'm also late for that. So I mean, I might also do that. I don't know. But $2 from Kanik. Guns N' Roses fanfiction. I'm scared but curious. Sickened but curious. That's what Bane always says. Yeah, we'll probably do a little bit more fanfic. I want to do some more real stuff, real bands and such. $5 from Kitten Lover. Alright, I gotta go on this road trip. I volunteer myself as tribute. Feel free to roast my 12-year-old self. Have a good day, Claudaddy. I don't like the way you phrased that. What, I'm supposed to look up Kitten Lover on like AO3. I don't know if that's gonna get me anything. You might need to like drop a link in chat or something, but I don't know. A viewer submission fan fiction or DeviantArt stream, that could be a whole other thing. That could also be fun. We could maybe do that, but maybe not today. $5 from Victor Martinez. I take it back from last stream. There are no normal fetishes. No, even when it's just as simple as, you know, One Direction running a train on Eminem. There's just, you know, there's nothing necessarily simple about that. Or normal. $5 from B Vinci. Speaking of fan work, have you seen the DeadwingDork? Yeah, the furry porn, I know. I know, people want attention. They make the fucking porn of me with like diapers or whatever. It's super cool. I've made it. It's no secret. I don't really like it when people. It's like, I don't know. It's celebrities. It's like, all right, you're at least like, you've decided to very much put yourself in the limelight of like society. Of like, I'm gonna be in a big movie, so there's gonna be consequences, and you might have to deal with that. But when it's like a YouTuber, when it's me, or even someone much, well, like, even someone like me, but especially even someone like fucking Markiplier, all of the weird fanfics about him, and like all that Danny Gonzalez shit that we were seeing, it's like, I don't know, man, these people, all they did was make videos and be funny or whatever. Like, I don't know that this is okay. Like, it's just a little strange. I don't know if I'm not great with that. $5 from Vomit Omelet, getting Zabrowski vibes from all the different accents. Well, that's what I bring to the friendship. $2 from Kanik, Naruto Omegaverse. So is the Omegaverse like the Omega? I think I've heard of it. That sounds familiar. I mean, that sounds familiar. I think I've heard something about that. I have to look more into it though. Maybe on this stream. Maybe we'll continue and do some of that. $2 from Victor Martinez. The Clinternet, not Cleveland Clunts. Yeah, it's gonna happen to us all. £2 from Mr. Shitface. What do you think about Creator Clash 2? Well, I hope that when they're done with his wife, that they clean up afterwards at least. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch the first one. Creator Clash. That's already like a clown name. I didn't watch the first one, but you know, it was I don't know. I used to like iDubbbz when he did Clickstarter Clap, and he did Content Clop, and then he just started doing like weird, I don't know, other kinds of videos, and then he became like too fucking good for his fan base or something, and also the whole bizarre thing with his like girlfriend, and I mean, it's like whatever she wants to do, but he's just clearly very, very defensive about it, and it's like, well, I mean, it kind of reminds me of Sneeko. It's like a slightly less Sneeko-ish Sneeko, where it's like, no, every guy needs to have their wife, you know, twerk on OnlyFans. No, every guy needs to experience this to know that you're okay with it. Or something, and he's just like fucking Shelbyville bitter lemons. Like, I don't know. You know, I mean, if you are okay with it, that's great, but I just don't know if you are, you know? And he like kicked out somebody who was going to the thing. It's like, I don't know what happened to the dude. If he brought back Kickstarter crap, I'd be happy. I'd watch that. $5 from Winter Shepherd. Just woke up. Time to lose hope in humanity. Well, that's what we're here for early in the AM, baby. So you wake up and you immediately know that nothing is, life is pointless. You know, why are we even here, really? $5 from Goblin Queen. I'm gonna be reading Cloblin Queen that's gonna be. Maybe she doesn't do that intentionally, because it does just start. I have to stop myself from doing that now. $5. My sister and I have a joke language very similar to this, but it is every word, and it's a BL prefix instead of CL. Like bliss, blats, blabsolutely, blarable, blat. My back sounds like this. My mouth kind of like puppet, like this. I don't know. It sounds like you're talking in a Dragon Lord Frodo accent. £2 from EC90. Clown Klex Cleminists with clacks and Clogic. Yes. God, these are like these are like tongue twisters. $2 from Glarn Boudin. She got lost in T-Bone's world of clowning. Yeah, there was one where she was in the white face clown mode too. She changes up her clowns. $5 from Megals. What the fuck am I watching? It's something that I often wonder while watching Deadwing streams, but usually I figure it out. This time it's still what the fuck. Well, that was Clunchbox, and she's a clown lady, and she claws a clun and a clamily, and she clubs them very, very cleeply. And clont you for Gledit. Okay? Cloclay. Okay, I'm hopefully gonna stop doing that now. We're done with Little Lunchbox, and I've caught up with Super Chats. What's the next thing we're doing, chat? If you just joined... Normally we do Super Chats at the end, so no, we're not done the stream. This is just sometimes, occasionally, and like... streams where it's like moving slow enough where I'm not doing a specific thing and I'm like, hey, you know, I want this to have like a good pace. I want people to click on it and, you know, God, now words that have CL in them like normally, now they feel bad too. Wrong to say. But I want people to just click on a stream like a Chris Chan one and be able to watch a full segment of Chris Chan stuff without a bunch of pauses for super chats and stuff. So on ones like this where it's a little slower, I like to do it a little bit here and there, a little staggered. Do something. Say something funny, Bear. Oh God, I'm not funny. Oh God, what's funny? There you go. There you go. See, I don't need to be funny. I don't need to be funny. I've got all what I need right there. Prince Darwin on Well, we just did a DeviantArt stream. I don't need to do another DeviantArt stream. What is this? Somebody's aimbot's linking me to someone who's in chat now. Well, I mean, this doesn't seem too insane. There's just some weird little edits. We got a Dagoth error. We got a hello, Smithers. This is Zigiel Faust. I guess I don't know why you linked me to this person, aimbot. I mean, their channel isn't too insane. It's a little insane. I mean, we got Goofy, we got Shadow Warrior, we got anime, we got South Park, we got Rystar or Ristar. You know, so there's a lot. There's a real. You really like to turn me on. With lots of stuff on here. I don't know. None of it seems so funny that I need to, you know, I need to make fun of them. There is the sexy Rouge the Bad avatar though. That is pretty sexy. That is pretty hardcore stuff right there. Loud equals funny. What was that about Chris Chan being in Europe? No, I was saying that Clill Clunchbox is in Europe. I think. Maybe she's not anymore. She's American, but I think she moved to like Sweden or some shit. She might have moved back. But yeah, I don't know. If Chris Chan hops a steamship to Sweden like Kramer did, and it was a big one, then maybe he'll be able to meet her, but I don't know. I don't know about all that. It's all poke the bear. I'll poke the bear. Who needs a sense of humor? Yeah. I mean, I just make mashups. This Zigiel person is very, like, the spotlight was placed on them. I don't know. I'm sorry I gave you the shout out. I wasn't intending to, like, put a bunch of attention on, you know, spec on your name or whatever. I'm just, hey. You know, aimbot linked it to me as if I was going to click and there was going to be something completely insane, but it was more or less reasonable. Let me see. Her story is pretty clinteresting. Wait. Glarn Budin says, Claw, I bring a gift. What's the gift? Do you have somebody weird to look into? What's the gift? Do a funny, bear boy? Well, what's the gift? I'll do a funny. What's the gift? Claw, you bring a gift. I bring a gift. What's the gift? I want the gift. Is it something funny? You do something funny. How to make mac and cheese awful cooking. I mean, if I could find a good shitty mac and cheese recipe, that'd be great. But it's all gonna be like 5-second shorts that are stolen from TikTok that look like really good probably and not disgusting. I don't know. We can try. Maybe. There's some stuff on here that doesn't look great. But mac and cheese is not a visually appealing meal. So I don't know. But it is also kind of easy to screw up. The most hottest TF2 fanfic. That's the gift. What's this gift? Let me see. This I think this is going to be a terrible gift. Oh no. Oh, it's from Bren Daniel. Oh, he read it. Okay. The most hottest TF2 fanfic. I mean, I don't play TF2, so I don't know if this is. And it has 1,000 words. Oh boy, this is long. Well, this is not that long, but it's long enough. Yeah, I'm not able to do TF2 really. I've never played that. I don't know what the funny voices are for TF2, but so that's a terrible gift. I'm gonna return that. I'm gonna hopefully get, I don't know, maybe take it to a pawn shop or something. People did direct me toward this though. Ultima Wiki and Nick the Ultima Sword Wielder. So the wiki details the narratives of Ultima's stories and its characters without warning. Please be careful as you browse. The wiki also details graphic and religion-based content without prior warning. Please bear this in mind. Opinions of our writers are blah blah blah. What is Ultima? For many gamers, the name Ultima refers to the historical RPG series. This wiki documents a series of crossover stories with the same name. These stories are about a group of heroes, the Society, who join forces from different worlds to fight the Organization. Comprised of different villains, these two sides fighting on the ruins of Earth 20 years after being conquered. The longest-running story, Ultima, The Crossing of Universes, is the central storyline to the series, with Nick and his friends as they've brought into this future and fight for the Society with the fabled Ultima weapons. As of 2015, Nick the Ultima Sword Wielder has retired from writing. Ultima is currently under the ownership of Crossover 4 and his writers. And so, I mean, you've got just a bunch of links here. You've also got the terrible Flash movie. God, that movie looks awful. I just can't believe how bad that movie looks. I watched the fucking trailer of it this morning, the YMS reaction, and it was like the only thing that was good in the trailer, in the whole trailer, the only thing that I thought was at all interesting on like a filmmaking level was they have a shot where the Batwing is like silhouetted against the moon. And I thought that looked nice, and I was like, that was the only thing that looked good, and then somebody told me, yeah, they just stole that from the 89 Batman movie. And I'm like, okay, so there's just not even any good thing in this movie at all. There's two Ezra Millers, and there's just a bunch of studio shit. So that's great. Go watch the Flash movie. It's gonna be great. But quick links, you know, we got SpongeBob SquarePants. He's one of the important quick links here. The main protagonist of SpongeBob, the first leader of the society. SpongeBob plays a major role in the Ultima universe. It was first discovered that SpongeBob was apparently the leader of the society. How he became a leader is currently unknown, though it is said to be revealed in the upcoming story Ultima, The Origin of the Society, which is a part of the Universal Takeover saga. So where do I actually read these fucking stories? I want to read these sagas. Come on now. Because Ultima Crossing of Universe, this is the big one. And where do I just like read this? Arc 1, the beginning. Where do I just read this? What? Ultima fanfic. But this is the game Ultima. Ultima Crossing Universes. Okay, it's on fanfiction.net. And okay, this guy does have a whole page here. This is great. This is great. This is great! Nick the Ultima Sword Wielder. Author has written 30 stories for cartoon crossovers, and then there's just a bunch of shit here. This is our Saturday morning cartoons for grown-up people, chat. That's what this stream is. Everyone read! This channel is officially dead. I've just lost the passion for writing, plus me and a few friends had a falling out. Whether or not the story of Ultima will continue is anybody's guess, but I can tell you right now, it won't be continued by me. Well, you know, I mean, I think, like, what's the story? Vagabond, that's never coming to an end. I think that's the one. Berserk, you know, Miura died, and it's being continued, but I know it's just not the same. And really, this is probably up there. I mean, I do wonder how different the quality was. I know that there's also, like, fans had to start, like, continuing, Tails Gets Trolled, I think. I feel like that was in the video that I watched. I think it was Cybershell what done the video, what done did it. And, he was like, the real author of Tails Gets Trolled also was like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. But then he started, like, remastering Tails Gets Trolled or some shit. I don't know, but then the fans started, like, doing it, picking up the torch. So I guess this is a This is a thing that has to happen, you know. We can't let this story die. You know, fucking Firefly, get fucked. But Ultima, the sword guy? Nah, man. Hi, everyone. If you're a fan of cartoon X-overs, then you're going to love the stories I'm about to put up. Well, actually, I only have one story in progress. It's called Ultima, the Crossing of Universes. It's going to be great! It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to have all kinds of cartoons, even a few characters from live-action movies, Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, etc. It basically talks about this kid from the real world named Nick who's obsessed with cartoons, movies, and video games. He even has some friends, 2 annoying cousins, a big sister who's at college, a secret girlfriend in Canada, and even a jerky rival who taunts him 24/7. But when he starts having weird dreams about him and a bunch of cartoons fighting fiendish-looking shadow people, he starts to... Isn't this just fucking Kingdom Hearts? He starts to think that the cartoons are real. Everyone thinks he goes crazy until one night he has a dream that shows a vicious king standing in front of Nick with the entire town he lived in completely demolished. On that same night, Nick tries not to fall asleep with the same dark figure in his dreams appears in the bedroom wanting something. But what? Before Nick could find out, he was sucked into a vortex leading to a different dimension where his whole town was destroyed like in his dream, and he meets all these cartoon characters who fight alongside him. These cartoons formed a group called the Society to make things the way they used to be, but another group of cartoons try to stop them, a fraternity of villains known as the Organization. It's up to Nick to save the universe and other universes. So what do you think? Great idea, huh? I mean, again, this literally sounds like Kingdom Hearts. Like, he goes, like, his town is demolished, the fucking beach level gets destroyed or whatever. On that same night, the dark figures appear, sucked into a vortex to a different dimension, and, like, then cartoon characters start fighting alongside of him. And then there's a group called the Organization. This is just Kingdom Hearts. I mean, it's bad enough, like it even says here, it's crossovers with Kingdom Hearts. It's bad enough that your story is just a crossover of a bunch of shit and you can't make new characters or anything. And I don't know, I hate the fucking crutch argument of fanfic. People are always like, oh, but it lets people be creative and like, well, you just write your own fucking character, you know? Like, what? How hard is that? Really? I don't know, just write your own fucking character. It's not that difficult, you know? But no, we need a crossovers with all of these, but you can't even just make your own original plot. It has to just be Kingdom Hearts. Ultima Wiki, and then you've just got all of this shit, all of his favorite things ever. I'm so glad that he listed all his favorite things. You know, I'm going to be on my deathbed in 5 to 10 to 15 to, you know, hope, dear God, hope not 50 years or so, however long it takes. And I'm just going to be on my deathbed and I'm going to be like, man, I'm really glad I know that he likes the buzz on Maggie. You know, that's something. I don't know what that show is, but I'm glad he likes it. And he likes all of the, you know, there's like a certain level of self-awareness that these people don't have where you could literally just make this page and just be like, favorite things, all the stuff you expect. This guy's not going to come at us with favorite games. Oh, you know, I really like, I really like fucking D for the Dreamcast. Big fan of Little Big Adventure on the PlayStation. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of fucking Lollipop Chainsaw. No, it's just gonna be Mario and Sonic and Kingdom Hearts and Pokemon. It's just gonna be all the fucking standard shit. And then his favorite comics are all fucking like newspaper strip funnies. What the fuck? Those don't even count as comics. Eat shit. List of OCs. And then they make the OCs, and like, I guess that's why they don't make story, because it's like, why do they take real stories with real characters and make fanfic? Because when they try to make their own OCs, it's just them, but they have a cool thing called the Ultima Sword. Like, that's just my name, Nick. The guy who posted this is Nick the Ultima Sword Wielder. I have to assume his real life name is Nick. And like, Sadie is the sister. Christy is the most beautiful girl in Nick's town. She has blonde hair and gorgeous eyes. She wears a pink blouse with a light blue skirt. So is this the secret girlfriend? Because it doesn't seem like they're together. It doesn't say that they're together. It says Nick is in love with her. It doesn't say that she's got a secret, she's the secret girlfriend. But her powers are unknown at the moment. So we could be like, the other shoe could drop real hard on Christy at any moment. I mean, we're really waiting for the power balance, the nerf, the new patch. It's going to address a lot of problems, and it's probably going to introduce some new issues, so people are going to have to be ready for that. They're going to have to be on board for that. And if they're not, then they could just get the fuck out, honestly. Marlon is Nick's biggest rival. Marlon refers to Nick as Dork King. Well, that's just not a good name, sir. That's got a hard glottal stop in the middle. You gotta do what is it? Dork King? Like if you he's the Dork King. I guess it kind of works. You just drop the K on the dork and make it dork, you know. And they know what you're saying, but it's still it's awkward. You can do Dork Lord. Dork Lord. That's so much better. It sounds like Dark Lord. It works way better. That rolls off the tongue. Whoever wrote this is a fucking Dork Lord. As a way of taunting and mocking him. He is really aggressive towards Nick. Well, have you ever considered that you fucking deserve it? I mean, hot take here. Sometimes I hear this shit and it's like, yeah, I was bullied and they were mean to me. And it's like, well, so was I. And you know something? I was a fucking asshole. I was a little bitch. I deserved it. I think maybe it's possible that you maybe also deserve some of the bullying. A little bit. You don't know. You're probably a nice person now. And for all we know that's a result of the bullying. But, certain people, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just like Scourge, Zafiro, Adonis. Oh boy. Organization stories, heroes versus villains, villain interviews, the Sucky Alliance, Zim, Toilinator, bunch of shit, Mandark, so the first two list plots here, the Sucky Alliance ones, they list plots and they have a couple of characters, Zim, Toilinator, blah blah blah. The third one here just goes off the rails and just fucking splooges in your face with all of the character names all at once. Just Zim, Toilinator, blah 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 are all rivaled by the Team Pork Power, Chuckles the Silly Piggy, and Jack Spicer, and Glowface, and Dr. Doofenshmirtz, and Abus Mall, and the League of Evil, Carl the Evil Cockroach Wizard, and Ultimus and Smoke, and Pond Scum, and it's like Dr. Frog, and Doomageddon. Holy fuck. And I know I say this a lot, I know this comes up a lot, but I just don't get what this does for you. Why? I mean, I guess with fanfic, it's like you put them together, it makes you feel like you really did something, but it's like, I don't know, man. What does it fucking do for you? Congrats, you put fucking Sideshow Bob next to Bowser. Great. 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 I'm so happy for you that you did that. You made them be in the same thing together. That's so cool. That's just so good. Because if it was just in your imagination, then it wouldn't be good enough, but now we get to read your imagination, and that's great. That's art. That makes it art. I don't know, man, the origin of the society, and it's like this weird framework attempt of kind of making something new, but it's also the Ultima games, I think. Is it based on Ultima? I don't think it's based on the Ultima games. Lord British and all of that. I don't think it's actually based on that. But it just takes all this Danny Phantom and Kim Possible and stuff. And I guess this is fine. This is I don't know. I guess if you're gonna do this, as a kid, I probably would have found this kind of entertaining. It's like an original story that takes all of these characters and has them kind of Marvel meet up or whatever, team up. And I guess that's real exciting. I don't know. I'm just like an old man, and I'm just like, you could have just been writing. You wasted your time doing this. You could have been writing a real book. Is this guy writing books now? Does he still like writing? Did writing it seems to have fucking drained. He seems to have, I don't know, stopped writing fanfic. He said this wasn't going to be completed by him. So, maybe, he just burnt himself out on fucking writing this stupid shit, and now he's just never gonna actually write his real magnum opus, I mean, even if it's terrible, you write something original, like Houndy Crunchers and Sky Fighters or whatever, and it's that's a lot better than just slapping your action figures together for a while. We got other stories here. This guy wrote a lot, too. He wrote a lot. What the fuck? Oh god, yeah, no, it is just Kingdom Hearts. It's just the organization. His powers are very similar to Xemnas, And they've got Nobodies and Lashana over here. Look at these names. Cuxnand. Fefzog. Textgribe. What is the fucking... What is the fuck? Textgrib. How the fuck do you say that? Rextant. Zolhard. Oh, these are some great Guilty Gear subtitles. Utroknex. Talk to your doctor today. Edisax. Zebth. Dosix. Lyrext. Tisjunks. Wow. Zardelange. Soon, very soon, a war will occur. A war which will determine the fate of the world. Not just this world, but all the other worlds as well. No one has ever left their own world. Walls divided the worlds from each other, making it impossible to cross. No one knew of their existence. In the world we live in now, we've always thought the world was the only one out there, but the truth is that we are not alone. Other worlds do exist in the imaginations of people who created. Oh my god, it's the dimensional merge. Maybe Chris Chan read this and it gave him some ideas. So there's a lot of this. Staff, a bow, 12 weapons, an endless bag of bombs is one of the weapons. I don't think that's a weapon. That's like clearly the best one. I'm sorry. Like, look at this shit. A shield? You're gonna give me a shield and then one asshole's got just an endless bag of bombs. Look at this fucking shit. Obviously that's the best one. You fuck. A staff. Like a staff? A stick. You're gonna give me a fucking stick. A whip. You're going to give me some fucking rope? This guy's got an endless bag of bombs. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be the one who picks that one. Thanks. That's the first round draft choice right there. Endless bag of bombs. Fuck off. Alright, sort by words. It would be this one, The Crossing of the Universes. In a small town there lived a 15-year-old boy named Nick. Nick lived in a house that was between the two houses that his best friends Anthony and Wayne live in. His father was the mayor of the town Nick lived in, and his mother was a great inventor. His little brother and sister Oliver and Angela. It's like, I read this in that voice because that's how I fucking, like, there's just no formatting. It's like reading a fucking AI text-to-speech. His little brother and sister, Oliver and Angela, are the imps of Nick's family, if you know what I mean. His big sister, Sadie, always kept them under control, but now she's at college and is no longer there to help Nick calm them down. Nick also has another friend named Christy, who he secretly has a crush on. But unfortunately, he doesn't have the nerve to go up and talk to her. He also doesn't have the nerve to stand up to Marlon. Okay, well, this is just stuff we already all know. Let's, come on now. Meet Nick. In the ruins of what... Wait. Here's my first chapter. There aren't any cartoons in it yet. But don't worry. They will come. In the ruins of what used to be a dark city stood a lone knight with a large sword. There was no sign of life anywhere. The sky was filled with red clouds. No sunlight. Wow, this is genuinely... that whole first line there reminds me of, like, the prologue of Wheel of Time. Like, Dragon Mount. Luz Theron and what's his name? Ishmael. And it's like that, but it's like I exposed y'all to Wikipedia on simple English, right? This is like Wikipedia simple English Wheel of Time. There was a lot of smoke in the air. It was very bad. Like, just dark figure approached him as if on cue. Lightning struck in the background behind him. The dark figure started to laugh maniacally when he saw who he was up against. He raised a large staff and with it formed a fireball with which to destroy the knight. The ball of flames was shot and... Nick! A silhouetted figure which was a high voice appeared by the knight's side, and they both started to battle. At that moment, a teenage boy wakes up stretching his arms as he could barely open his eyes. And then we get this other fucking way of formatting these stupid fucking fanfics, which is the name with the colon, and then, like, that's not how you fucking do it! Just read a book! Like, literally, have you never read a book? I don't think there's any book that reads like this. What the fuck is this? This is like reading a fucking My Little Pony transcript on a website. This isn't a fucking book. This isn't a script. And then the direction, like the actual prose, the non-dialogue parts, that's all parenthetical. Holy shit. Are these people being given books that just are like this, or is this just how literacy is now? People just think this is how you write. Oh my god. I'm fucking gonna die. A silhouetted figure. What? Huh? Whoa, another strange dream. I don't think I've ever had a dream like that before. Who was that person next to the knight? Strange. He almost sounded like Nick, Oliver. Hey! Nick, wah! Yeah, this is just so great. This really rolls off the fucking tongue. Like, this is incredible. Like, you're not meant to... Like, a book is supposed to be like someone is reading a story to you. That's typically how I view a book. It's supposed to read like someone is like telling you a story, you know? Maybe not always, but like a novel, usually that's a good way to do it. You know? Tolkien really feels like that. And like, you know, that's a good general rule of thumb, good way to go about it. This is like so cold and impersonal, and I don't know why you would do this to something that you apparently care enough to write 179,000 words for. I don't know why you would do this to your own work in this way. Like, I'm not gonna fucking read this. This is nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. Stay tuned for the next chapter. No, why don't you get better? Why don't you get better for the next chapter? And this is like 10 years old. This is more. This is 2011. This has been a while. This was published in 2008 originally. Last updated in 2011. Which means that, like, this is just how this is how fanfic is. I haven't read a fanfic in a long ass time, and I guess as a kid or whatever, I also didn't fucking read enough to notice that this was bullshit. But now I'm like an old man, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, wow, so none of you have ever read a real book, ever. Just ever. Like anything. Like, not even for school? Have you read a book that just is written in the fucking normal way, and just go, oh, that's how you write a book? Oh! Like, I didn't even go to school! I went to school 1 year, I was a fucking homeschooled weirdo, and I know this shit. Holy fuck! Jesus Christ! Take a look at the chat real quick. €5 from Stag Beetle. This is elementary school tier writing. T, born in 2002. Yes, I'm still mad about this. I can't believe this. Because I know how many people read fanfiction. I know how popular this shit is. And now I like read some of it and I'm like, oh my god, this is the fucking standard? This is the no wonder Ready Player One is the fucking best-selling book, if this is the fucking standard for people. Oh my god. Is there like, do they make fanfiction that reads like real fiction? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't know it was this fucking bad. Holy shit. Anyways, you know, that's fanfic stuff. I'm sure that's exciting. We'll maybe look more into the Ultima universe. I want to look at that wiki again at some point, because it seems to link to a lot of interesting things. And so we will look into that. Let me find, where was the wiki? Yeah, here. Save that. That's interesting. Chat, what are we doing? What's next? Give me a thing. Give me a suggestion. Not necessarily fanfic. I mean, I guess I could just turn this into basically all fanfic stream, but I want it to be a bit of a, you know, we have some other things too. We have other things. That was just one of the things it was gonna be, but people are coming in like, I keep saying, hey, give me a suggestion, and it's just, look up Mario fanfic. Like, I know, you know, whenever I do look up fanfic, that's great. I'll tell you, fanfic suggestions, you know. The Loud House fanfiction. Oh my god. Okay, so, alright, so it's either fanfic or Cyrax. Okay. Okay. More Mario adults. Now, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do, it's time for Freddy Fazbear adults. We're gonna try to look for some, Five Nights. Because you know, I knew that Mario had weirdos for a long time, but I didn't really look into them, and then when I finally did, it was so much worse than I expected. And so, like, now I'm like, okay, well, fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, yeah, the other F thing was fucking, Friday Night Funkin'. That was gonna be the other F in chat, a Friday Night Funkin' Fridays, or whatever. Something like that, where we look at some weird Friday Night Funkin' shit. Because that's another one where it's like, I kind of wrote this off, it might not be that interesting, everybody knows how weird it is. But you never know when you're gonna come across some old man just screaming at little toddlers. So like, yeah. Let me take a look here. Freddy Fazbear. Rant. It needs to be a rant. And I want it to be an adult. I mean, if we find a funny little kid, then that's great. But I want it to be an adult. God damn it. I need like a real Freddy Fazbear rant here. This is such fucking bullshit. Put it by upload date. God damn it. Is this an adult man having a Freddy Fazbear rant?
Hey guys, what am I doing over here?
What? Oh, no, what?
I just want to share my opinion on something.
Okay, what? What's the point of this voice happening now?
Disheartening. You see that? You fucking see that?
Oh,
See what it is?
I mean...
There's a white fucking glove. Where the fuck is it? Fucking glove?
Sorry, go
See
back
what it
again.
is? There's a white fucking glove. Where the fuck is it?
Oh my god, settle down.
I mean, look, it looks fucking hideous. I mean, it looks so weird. It looks like it's like a fucking Mario or something. I don't want to be fucking Mario instead of fucking Mario. Fuck.
Wow, he actually... Chad, he's actually syncing up with the music. He was like on key with the song. So yeah, he's mad about Freddy Fazbear's fucking gloves or something. Sonic's got blue arms. This is the fucking squeaky voice teen in real life. Or is this real? This can't be your real voice, sir.
Watch what I'm buying. What do you mean my fucking gloves and fucking does that?
Slice.
What's this guy talking about?
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
I think this might be his real voice. Oh my god.
I'm wrong, they're all pies.
I mean, you know, not bullying. That's obviously not bully stream, but wow.
Okay. All right. It's the next slices. My Five Nights at Freddy's movie fans.
This guy looks like he's a neckbeard.
This guy looks like Nick Ocado before the crisis.
Thus far on this movie. What we're going to be talking about here today, guys, is we've gotten some set photos on the set of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie that show us how...
Well, this is just this guy's video now.
For ladies, for femoids.
Oh, the femoids! Okay, who is this person? Who? Fortnite 3DS, bro! Fortnite 3DS, cock is huge! Who is this? Foxy. Is this a kid? I mean, it sounds immature, or whoever it is. FNAF hentai. I sell FNAF hentai. It's definitely an immature person. I don't know. It might be a kid, but it might be just an adult who sounds like that. Milk Dead is a degen. Okay, now this is happening. Milk Dead is a degen. Milk Dead rant. Don't attack anyone mentioned in the video, for fuck's sake, man. That's cool. That's how I feel. Yeah, don't poke the glass.
Alright, I'm gonna make...
Oh, for God's sakes, it's just a child. Jesus Christ, why are they all children? I just want a grown adult yelling at children. Can we just... Come on, there's gotta be a grown adult. Here we go, here we go. Here, what is this? What is this? White privilege / Freddy Fazbear / spiritual ranting. Fucking... Oh, yeah, baby, this is the good stuff. This is what we're here for. We're like, it's all kids. It's all just weird kids. And then we get white privilege, Freddy Fazbear, spiritual ranting. New gun laws, unlicensed use, serialized firearms, federal gun laws, white privilege, the humanities concerning modern video games, including Freddy Fazbear, and wait for it, yo mama. And I mean, I just think that's not okay. You can't make jokes about my mom. That's not alright, sir. But this is 36 minutes long, and I hope it'll be funny.
Hey, you thieving bastards! Dude, there's a lot going on in the world. Merry Christmas, by the way, everybody. Merry motherfucking Christmas.
Yeah! Merry
Life
Christmas.
is better. Life is better, dude.
Oh, life is great, dude.
Eljo Mistletoe had a week. Fuck, it was hard. It was
This guy
difficult.
got
I didn't
grills?
have very much money. And then I did a bunch of work. Spent a bunch of money.
Bought a bunch of crack.
Hoping for that big payday. And then when I got the payday, I'm like, it seemed like I was counting my money. And it seemed the same as what I started with. And I'm like, fuck, dude. All butthurt. And then a couple of other little factors came into play. That it all...
Well, you know, managing money is hard, but how do you get to Freddy Fazbear?
Transportation. Like, you bought the bike. You put tires on it. Like, it costs you in some kind of way. If you, like, really add that shit up. And then most people are not riding a bike, dude. Your time is not worth it.
This is a shame, because this seemed like it was going to be the whole package. Somebody in chat was like, the whole package. We found it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we did. I don't think we found it. This isn't an Iron Wrath situation. I think this guy's not the most entertaining in the way that we're looking for. He might be a perfectly nice person to just listen to speak, but...
Then if you had a crutch. People always talk about it. Crutch. Yeah. Says somebody that's never been wounded before and needed a fucking crutch. Like, pretty sure, dude. Pretty sure.
Not exciting. Where's Freddy Fazbear?
And as you're walking down to the beach, like, people are walking back up with, like, broken boards and they're, like, bleeding out of their...
Pretty sure the thing that he's talking about now... Like, this isn't even... Of the many fucking things that he said that he was going to talk about in this video, including white privilege and Freddy Fazbear, him being, like, injured, I don't think was one of them. Did he, like, mistitle the video?
Soldiers. They had better weapons, right? Like, the soldiers had, like, bolt action... Or not even bolt action. It was like a magazine that held a ball, powder, and shot. It had like two. It was like a cartridge, and you flipped them over, and you know what I mean. Like the Indians had lever action.
What is happening over there? The Indians had lever action. Again, I'm amazed at how many subjects are in this video that are not in any of the fucking surrounding details about the video, like the thumbnail or the title or the description.
So it's doing that, and I saw one of the little sparks go from that one to the little wick that was sticking out of the pack.
Is this in
I didn't even notice was sticking out until it caught. I saw that little ember go whoop. I like followed it with my eyes. I was like,
bullshit. Okay, by the way, I clickbaited everybody with Family Guy on the last DeviantArt stream. I said that there was going to be Family Guy on there, and by mistake, I didn't look up any Family Guy. That's my bad. But you got the Peter Griffin cock choking scene earlier, so that was cool. Hopefully that makes up for it. But he clickbaited me with the Freddy Fazbear and all of that, the white privilege. Like, none of this is in this video. I feel offended.
No, like you get fireworks for Christmas. As soon as like Christmas Eve comes, you just hear fireworks here in Mexico. And that's like something
I wanted to hear about Freddy Fazbear voting for Trump and stomping on Koopas just like Chris Pratt. God damn it.
Goes with Christmas, dude, is fireworks. And like that's a stocking stuffer, that's like a thing, and like that's one thing I love.
Nobody would ever know that they came in on the stream on me doing fucking Five Nights at Freddy's right now. Nobody would know that. If they just walk in and they're just like, oh, what's going on? What's Claw looking at? They're never gonna assume that I looked up Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, FNAF cringe, Freddy Fazbear.
So that's really fucking awesome. The only thing is, like, there's a fine line, dude, because you're literally burning money.
Literally.
It's all fun and games until, like, the older you get, you're, like, literally, like, counting out.
Literally.
That's $1.75.
Okay, well, this is just depressing. I know the reality is
There's no, like theories and shit. There's a general consensus.
Fuck, just lie about Freddy Fazbear in your video. What is wrong with you, man? That's disgusting. Don't count on the apocalypse. When was this video uploaded? This is from 2021. And he was looking a lot more clean shaven and stuff. And then here,
Hey, you thieving bastards! What's up, you filthy mother... Human algorithm. Like, we know inherently that this works and keeps people engaged, and we have definitely got a lot of fuel for the fire nowadays.
I just don't think this guy's got much going on. He seems promising, but you actually look at some of the videos and there's not too much there. He's got a bit of a food review kind of thing. I always like to look and see and make sure these people never cook anything, because whenever they cook anything, it's a disaster. Sweet honey, molasses, and dick.
I'm gonna try to do this without making a mess. It's gonna be hard to touch the phone, man. This is all pure honey. Look at it. They cap them off so that they stay, but not all mangled.
Like gloves or something.
They call me the mangler.
Oh, I wouldn't want that honey. You squeezing the honey into... I wouldn't want that. Ew. Being diagnosed with stage 4. Oh man. Well, that's unfortunate. Unless it, maybe it happened to someone else. Taking one up the butt. Having more than rich people. I don't trust any of his funny titles anymore because he's proven himself to be a clickbaiter, so that's a shame. But this is something that came up when I was looking at Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear rant, sorry. Wait, where was I? Okay. Neptune fan commentary. We really got baited hard. We were all excited, and then it was just, oh my god, it's Super Mario 19J. Oh no, it's Mario and it's plushies. We really can't escape this, Jesus Christ. This is a plushie unboxing with a negative rant incoming.
Hello everybody, this is me, Super Mario J, and welcome to an unboxing video. This time, a product that really isn't based on the Super Mario franchise, Nintendo, or any of the Nintendo franchises at all. Instead, this is sort of based on Five Nights at Freddy's, and as the title says, this is the Sanchi Freddy plush.
Does
now,
sound
I've heard
a bit
good
like
things about
Chris.
this company. If you want to call it that. Sanchi, I thought they make really good products.
Should I just do a stream on plush people? Is that just... I guess that's all the signs. They're all pointing to just do a plushie stream. Like plushophile stream. I guess I should do that. Would that be for the best? Because like, I don't know, man. This is, there seems to be a lot of fucking people who are in the plushiverse. Who could just make endless, infinite, funny content.
Specifically FNAF plushies, so that's why I wanted to get one. I hope they got the license back for these plushies. And yeah, I wanted to pick one up before they were
FNAF animations, yeah, maybe. Some of that huggy,
yeah,
wuggy,
so believe it or not, I am
family
a fan
shit.
of Five Nights at Freddy's. I love the games. I respect them for what they are. They're stress-inducing games, man. Like, oh my god, they're so terrifying.
Oh my god, somebody just said he sounds like a slowed down version of Corn Shack. Holy fuck, Corn Shack reference. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, did you just step out of a time machine? Alright, so he's got a big rant about this plushie.
Oh my god. What have they done to you, Freddy? My god, look at that.
Oh, it looks fine.
Okay, so there's the face. Here's the body.
Fucker.
He's very soft. Now,
That's 2. We dropped 2. We dropped a second thing.
The color that they used for this doesn't really seem to be accurate. You know, the front color one looks a little bit darker.
Darko. Alright, well, that's that guy. You know, if we just... Oh, man. Rant not Tomasa. Rant on Charlie... Defending Bonnie 3998. Freddy plush rant. We need another grown-up screaming at a plushie or something. That's gonna happen. It's going... Somebody just made a challenge. I took that as a challenge. Somebody in chat was like, you gotta look up FNAF animations for kids. You're not gonna find funny content this way. I swear to God, if you think I'm not gonna find funny content by looking up the word rant with anything, let alone with FNAF, I mean, there's gotta be something funny here. somewhere. That's how we found that other Mario shrieking man the other day. Man sues Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. This is a real channel. Terminating Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. Oh, it's a funny, corrupted horror channel or something. That's cool. Well, let me see here. There was one. Funtime Freddy's shipping rant. Is this a kid?
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, okay. I need a grown up with one of these fucking toys. God damn it.
Hello there, Freddy Fazbear here.
There you go.
Hey, let's go. This should make a video on Puckos, and of course, Puckos a weasel, and of course, Kenny's a cat. Now I had to set this to YouTube bootleg knockoff of my game. Stop it.
Oh, Christ alive. Stop. You know, even when they are adults, you can't, you know, it's like, yeah, am I gonna bully a kid? No. Am I gonna bully an adult who sounds like that? Probably not, you know. That's probably mean. Somebody would get mad at me or something. I don't think I care that much, but it would sure be annoying. Worst FNAF plushie rant. This is from 5 years ago. It's a kid again. You know, you might be right. We might not get anything from looking up FNAF rants. I mean, there's got to be some fucking good FNAF rants, though. We go by upload date. We just try to find some guy who's on camera, who's a grown adult, who's ranting about FNAF. FNAF 4 rant. My commentary on Serenity rants on FNAF. If you hate FNAF, I will block or kill you.
Laura ripped up Foxy Colleen.
Well, it's a little kid again, but it's like, man, parent your community, people. Parent your children, people. You know, don't let them just be like, I will kill you if you don't like the game I like. If you're not in my fandom. Like, oh my god. The future religious wars are going to be fought over DC versus Marvel. Like, this is just going to happen. Yeah, we're really not going to get much out of FNAF rants, even sorted by new. They're just not giving us too much that's funny. Let's eat. You know, it's like YouTube is aware if somebody uploads a video that's like a little too cringy. They just don't let it be shown to people, be sold to people. FNAF rants video will play after ad. YouTube unskippable ads. New version FNAF game.
Kids, we just deleted the second episode.
I think it's an adult. I think that might be an adult. This is good. This is good. This is promising.
Our rants because it was a failure. So this is the new version of this. So hey kids, we're doing a second rant in Nikki's channel. So let's make J. Leroy Max happy. I used to subscribe him right now. So let's get started with the rant.
Okay, I guess this probably is just a kid, but man, the line has really blurred when it comes to a community like this, hasn't it? Alright, you know what? Fine. I don't know. Plushie RP. You know, what does that get us? Oh god, there's tits, there's boobs. Oh jeez. Family piggy badge. Not this way. Plushie with an IE maybe? Oh god. Okay. And some of it's even already FNAF. That's great. We got Mario. But again, it needs to be grown-ups, right? And it needs to not be whatever that was. They're really fucking not letting you find anything funny right now. That's terrible. Plushie... What do we do, chat? How do we get... I guess we could do rant. I mean, we could just do rant again. We got 10 worst plushie tubers of all time. Oh, God. Mario rant. Chuck S. Among Us rant. Oh, this fucking T-Rex is presenting. That's great. Toy rant vlog. Sailor Moon toy rant. Oh, hell yeah, dude. What's up?
Hi, I just got the live action Sailor Moon brooch. It's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know there are a whole bunch of girls out there like, oh my god, it's so cute, I want it. I was certainly like that. That's why I bought it. It's pretty freaking awesome.
2007. This is good video quality for 2007. She got the Sailor Moon brooch and the good webcam. God, that's like HD fucking 4K quality for 2007 video. You could actually make out her face. It was incredible. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting much plushie stuff. If I do, I mean, plushie rant. Wait, I just did plushie rant. Wait, plushie FNAF. That was what I was gonna do. Oh boy. Oh, I'm really. Oh boy. Because there's gonna be adults is the thing, and that's what we're looking for. What the fuck is this? FNAF plush Andrew Tate.
You know what time it is? Yeah.
I think it's kids, but it's like... I just need a game dude. I need a game dude on the grass of his lawn, like explaining his breakup with Freddy Fazbear plushie. Like that's what we need. And you know, it's just not happening. I'm scrolling. I'm just keeping on scrolling. But this is just 2 days ago. There are a lot of results here. So I mean, there's got to be something funny. I know it's gonna happen. All of my friends are toxic. Man, no, I don't know. I think the plushie thing will just need to be its own whole stream. Because finding stuff in the wild is just not happening. We need to find a few people specifically who are funny plushie people, and then make that happen. Oh god. 5 pounds from Oliver Review and Shows. Bro, these 3-year-olds are saying poopy head. Do you think you should make a 20-hour video on them, calling them the worst people ever? No, probably not. That would probably... No, that's the wrong one. That would probably be bad. That's the thing. I'm not looking for the 5-year-olds. I'm looking for the 25-year-olds who are still sitting there with their neckbeard and their fucking Mario plushie and their FNAF plushie, and they're making YouTube videos. And they're like critiquing the plushies or whatever, you know? I need more of that guy's channel, really. But just with FNAF stuff. That's what I'm after. I need more like serious plushie tubers who are gonna be like reviewing them, and that's mostly what I'm looking for. But that's just not happening right now. You know, it's not happening. So let me see here. So here's this. This is a completely unrelated thing. I'll zoom in a ways too. This is if you're familiar with Time Cube, if you're familiar with certain classic schizo websites like that, we've looked at a number of websites like that on the stream before. This is one of them. I enjoy this. I saw this on the Discord early this morning. This is DennisInTheReality.nu. Honest fact about the reality we are all a part of. I was outside of my own head when my head then was broken after a traffic crash 140995. So 6 cracks in my head made blood leak into my brain. My body was then unconscious when I was outside of my own head and got to know this. This is like when you write a story and you're like, I suddenly became aware that I was blinking. It's like, wow, my body was outside of my brain and my head was outside of my life. Like, okay. I am informing about this fact about the reality to as many I feel I correct can inform about this honest fact. And my website always go also all free. Inform honest fact about my own good part of life. And my name is Stefan Lennart Headbum. And my nickname is Dennis. And yeah. And then sadly, most of these pages are not working. Page 2, not happening. Page 3, not happening. Page 4, not happening. But page 5, aliens no. And this one does work. It's slow. Because I now know this fact about the reality. This looks like a link. It is not. Is why I feel I now have to say I am sorry. Because I know this can also sound as strange I think it can sound when I inform about this fact about the reality. And now I also say this fact about people from other planets. But I feel it feels so logical now when I know this fact about the or our reality that I have to say this because this can also be a good way for all to then also get to know this fact, or it might be when I get to inform all about this fact that they then also after that come and say that I am informing correct about this fact about the reality that we all are a part of. You know, I know you hurt your head, 6 cracks in your head or whatever. But I have a feeling that you were just kind of already like this before that happened. I don't know. That we all in the reality are as one, and that is also a reason for why they are here now to help the humanity correct just now on our Earth. So most of all understand that they are no threat whatsoever. They just want to help because they also know that we all here in the reality are as one by the reality. But because they also get strengthened when they do as correct they can, for all of the humanity now here on our world, Earth, tell us. I feel like I'm having a seizure. I think he's from Australia, I guess. I have not got any money commission from newnames.new. As soon as I get any commission money from them, I will inform them about that, and I will aim to do that with the receipt I get from them from what that commission come from. Okay. Oh man, this is like reading any sentence that involves a gender neutral pronoun. It's just, they came to see them off from them, but that, oh Jesus Christ, oh boy, okay, we gotta diagram this. And now I feel that I think they owe me so much money that I feel I will never again pay them until they have paid me my commission money with receipt. Okay man, okay. So I guess he's saying that he hasn't made any money off of his website yet, and it's like, well, you might not have had that much traffic yet. I don't think there's any ticker on here like the old days, but I thought this said Hail Satan. It says Heli Scenic. So yeah, most of this page is dead, sadly. The links don't work, but the first page does, and that one did. Both here above, under the picture of my poster, is text in blue, and on the bottom of this page in white is where all can go now, and click to go to the other pages here in my quick web. Okay. And I allow all that want to copy and print out this poster to do that, because that is also why I have now posted this here on top of this page, so that you then can have this as open as possible. So as open as possible. You want it on every possible screen you've got. At least just a small version of it in the bottom corner. You know? So most people, also can get to see it. Please do not put this poster in any other than legal places. Okay, so don't put the poster up on like a cop's face or something. Cool. This is just my quick web now that I have tried to make all by myself. There's like a secret link here. Oh, it links to newnames.new. It's like the domain name here. This. Which is just this is DennisInTheReality.nu. So newnames.nu. It's just the people, yeah, this is just who's hosting the website. But for some reason you hover over this part of feel, and you get also a link to newnames.new. So he's been sick since 95. Well, first of all, I feel that I have to say that I have never ever had any choice from whose earlier life's soul energy that my own soul energy have been created by. It is just how the reality always is, and it is just automatically evening itself out with one soul. I don't know what any of that. So the reality is automatically proving itself to all with the single soul, so all can get to know about this incredible fact about the reality that we all... Wow, bro, get to the fact! What's the fact? This whole thing is just... Okay, now I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you, and then I'm gonna tell you that I told you. And you're gonna know that I told you what I told you, because I told you, and I told you about how I told you. And I'm gonna tell you, and this fact is really gonna... You're gonna want to sit down for this one. You're gonna want to sit... This is crazy stuff. Crazy stuff over here. I have no control over when this will happen. What? My love for my life. What? My love for life kept me existing as correct I can for all. And also because I love the two different women my own soul have been with in several lives before my life now. First now I have to be by myself until my soul have all alone done this correct for all. I have no choice. The 14/09/1995 was when I got to know about this fact. Oh, is it just that fucking? Is that the fact? Is that the fact? It's that fucking? Oh, he's got a YouTube too. Hang on. Oh, maybe... Wait, just under here? What? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, I mean, he hasn't posted in 2 years, but he has 58 videos. He has a guitar. He looks like a glowy with an earpiece and headphones. Sunglasses, sorry. He kind of looks like fucking J.C. Denton's fat dad. But then you see this, and you've got his little avatar here where he's shirtless and he's smiling, and it says that he was in Thailand in 2003. And I just don't know, anytime I see a middle-aged man in Thailand, like a middle-aged white man traveling to Thailand, that's always a little bit concerning, specifically Thailand. But he's got songs here, he's got, you know, all sorts of stuff. My edited video about this predicted traffic crash. These are all very short videos. Is he blind, maybe? He might be blind. That's why he wears the sunglasses. This is without text. This I put together, the 15M.
Hello there. Dennis in the reality.nu is my website. And there I inform fact about the reality as clear as I can, all free to see. Also with pictures from my life, all free to see. And this traffic crash cracked my head in 6 different places. 2 in the cheekbone, 3 in the jaw, 1 here down to my neck. And I got this scar and my collarbone bones were broken. So my body. This predicted traffic crash happened the 14th of September 95 in Cyprus. And they predicted about this when I was in Australia, 1992 or 93, when I was in my...
So this guy's saying that before this traffic crash happened, someone in Australia told him, like the fucking guy on Lost told Hurley that the numbers were dangerous. They told him that, like, bro, you're gonna get in a car accident and this is gonna happen, and they predicted it, and now he's... I mean, I don't know. That could have happened, you know? I mean, it's also distinctly possible that he just, you know, he has brain trauma in some way, and he mistook some kind of a fantasy or dream or, I don't know, something that didn't happen, and was like, no, that definitely happened. It was predicted. Yeah, I knew about it all along. It's like, I don't know. I think, you know, there's an easy way. I mean... You're not gonna never get hit by a car or whatever, be in a car crash. You're not gonna never be in one just by not driving. But you could sure just not drive, and that would probably solve some of your issues. It's worth noting he hasn't uploaded in like 2 years, but, you know, this happened back in 1995. This is like almost, you know, this is closing in on 30 years ago or something now, almost. And that's a lot. That's a lot of time for him to be out and about visiting Thailand and you know, making his strange website.
Trip around. I want to show that I have cut my, well, I've got a big scar on my arm here, and I have cut my collarbone.
I mean, I believe you about the scars and stuff. About the predicted crash.
This predicted traffic crash happened the 14th of September 95 in Cyprus, and they predicted about this when I was in Australia, 1992 or 93 when I was...
Is it just a clip from that one? Man, this guy's YouTube. All right, well, we got to see his songs here. My Illusion named The Killer. I'm with you. You know, I'm giving this one a black and white flannel out of 10. Just these chords. Come on, Emily Jane White, pick up the pace. Come on, Roman Candle era Elliott Smith. I can't hear you over the guitar, sir. Please speak up a little. Oh, got a new chord unlocked. There's a major. Oh, and back to the tonic. There you go. Oh, so it's mysterious. Well, I mean, you know, he's better with the guitar than he is with his words and with his website. So there you go. That's Stefan over there. He's pretty cool. He's got a bunch of illusion songs or whatever. My illusion named You with my eye squints because of the cracks in my cheekbone under my right eye. This sounds like the same song, actually, but, you know. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe you're, that's, you know, that's your song. Wow, he actually plays a lot of this same one. The Killer, The Killer, The Killer, The Killer, The Killer, The Killer. And then You is a different one, and we clicked on that, and it sounds like also the same song. So that's, huh. I don't know about that. That might not be the best guitar playing in the world. Songwriting, whatever. Well, I think that'll probably be good for early morning Saturday morning scum, whatever I called this stream. You know, soon enough on my time zone, it won't be the morning anyway. I was thinking of maybe coming back later tonight and doing another thing. Maybe we'll do To Boldly Flee, or I might continue to put that off and we just do something else, because fuck that, honestly. But we'll see. Let me see. I have a few more super chats here. I got a song going here. What do we got? What are playing here? What music we got? It's all Freddy Fazbear Rants and Clittle Clunchbox. Here, take me back to no. Take me back to some fucking here. This is good. Okay. Perfect. Let me see here. Okay, well that's it's a little loud. Let me see. $5 from Jaffer. I've still got the flashbacks from Medicare's Deviant series. Yep, that was classic. The old days. Very special times. $2 from Glarn Buddha and search Godzilla on the wiki. True sign of quality. Oh god. Well, I want to do like a full fanfic stream where we do more fanfics. This was going to be a little bit of a dabble into that. A little bit of a, you know, a first step forward. It's been like a couple years since I looked at fanfics. And the last time I did, it was just a couple of like spooky Halloween types of fanfics. This one I wanted to, oh man, I forgot to do the interactive Mario fanfic. God damn. I said that we were gonna do this fanfic where we, vote on, which path we take in the chat or whatever. And I forgot to do that, so we'll have to do that again soon. We'll have to do more fanfics soon. Make that a thing on Wheel of Trash too, also. $5, $10 from Kanik. When I was a kid, I wrote a 400-page Lord of the Rings fanfiction, but over the years I started turning it into my own thing until I got distracted by real life. Well, that's interesting, you know, Lord of the Rings has got a lot of stuff that you can base a story off of, you know, at least if you're gonna fanfic, at least fanfic with the best, you know, that's respectable. $5 from Ash. Oh, it's probably called that because the best Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts is called Ultima Weapon. Well, that's a Final Fantasy thing. I mean, the Ultima Weapon was like a plot thing in FF6 and 7, I think. And at least in 7, I don't remember. 6, you fight the Omega or the Ultimate Weapon, and then it becomes an actual usable weapon. I gotta play more 6. It's good, but yeah, that's a Final Fantasy thing. So that was also confusing me. Like, wait, what? Ultimate Weapon? What? And I don't know. It's strange. €5 from Stag Beetle. Elementary school tier writing. Yes. $5 from Kanik. That's because these fanfictions aren't based off of telling a story. It's actually based off of describing a movie that doesn't exist. I guess that makes sense, yeah. It's more just like, you know, I want to see this in my head, but I don't want to be a writer. Because none of these things are ever from books, or at least unless it's Harry Potter. Alright. I don't know if the Harry Potter fanfiction, you would think that would have to be written better. Like, if they're readers of the books, maybe they just watch the movies and then I could understand if it's still written that way, but like, if you're writing a Harry Potter fanfic and you read the books and it still looks like that, it's like, what is wrong with you? You have the books. Say what you will about J.K. Rowling, her fucking books look like normal people books that are formatted correctly. And if you're a fan of them, you could probably just fucking see that and be like, you know, just like know how to copy that, but I guess not. Let's see here. $5 from Jafer. Have you heard of Tim Box? He has his own Ultima tier fanfic. Well, I've heard of him. I don't think I've read much of his fanfic, but I am familiar with stuff surrounding him. I'd like to do more digging into him, which means I'd like somebody on my Discord to put together a bunch of info for me in a good sequential order so that I can then do a stream about it. And you know, I don't want to do any work, basically. But no, yeah, no, Tim Box along with, what's his name? Daniel Larson. They're the two big, lolcow-ish people that are, like, kind of well-known at this point that I want to do a little bit more of, like, an in-depth look into. Problem is, like, you know, a lot of the people that I have done in-depth looks into, a lot of the time they were people that I already knew about through from one reason or another. It would be like, oh yeah, Pamper Chew. I remember people posting threads about him on 4chan back in the day. Like, and so I remembered Pamper Chew, and so I made that video. But when it's someone I don't know, it's like I got a lot of educating to do. Or we just stumble in blind and drunk and find out what is what. You know, that can also happen. $2 from Meggles. His bottom teeth are silver. It's you know, it's a look, it's a vibe, it's a, he just wants to be, you know, extra reflective in the House of Mirrors. He can use his teeth to blind people in certain sunlight. $5 from Captain. Johnny Silverteeth. We're gonna burn this cracked den to the ground. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed by that guy. He had such a great video title, and then his video was about nothing to do with anything in that video title. And it was, like, about Freddy Fazbear and shit, but the actual video was just, like, I hurt my leg the other day or something. Miserable. Don't clickbait me, sir. And the rest of your videos weren't that funny either. God damn it. Let's see. £5 from... I read that one. €2 from Stag Beetle. Accept nature's harmonic four-corner time cube or die. You know, he tried to warn us, but the fucking liberals shut him down. $2 from my lady Class. You should look into Smash Bandicoot. That sounds familiar. I think I've been recommended that before, maybe. $20 from Ben Smith. You know it's a good day when Claw streams. And it's my birthday. Cheers. Well, happy birthday. I hope this worked out well for you. You might see more of me later. You might not. But either way, I hope this was a fun one. $20 from Milksteak. No message. But thank you very much as well. And then $50 from Ted Scheckler. No message, but thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I hope that was a $50 worthy stream for you. Or a $60 worthy, because you got $10 from Ted Scheckler. Check out Area Trance. Talks about how angels are angles and activating our own internal tesseracts and other generally unhinged stuff. Alright, Okay, Area Trance. Alright, well this is very bizarre. This is... Immediately I'm seeing multiple channels that are all various different flavors of strange, so I'll look into it. Thank you for the suggestion. And thank you again for the $60. Very, very nice of you, thank you. Thank you to everybody, but thank you to that. $2 from Victor Martinez. No message. That's what's up. That is indeed... Well, that is a message, sir. That's a lie. Let's see. $2 from Fidgety Penguin. Alright, rev up those DeadwingDork Mpreg fanfics. I won't read them. I mean, maybe another YouTuber wants to read them, but I'm not gonna read them. I just want you to know that. $2 from Just Larm. Cleanest Clam. That's right. Clanks for clutching, everyone. We got 320 Clen from Cedric's Clomic Cleams and Clo. Claw, did you watch Star Trek Picard Season 3 yet? No, I don't intend to. I have enough of, like, TNG to watch and, you know, Deep Space Nine. I don't really like TNG enough to want to watch Picard. If they made, like, Star Trek fucking Cisco, I would watch that. If they made Star Trek Quark, I would watch that. Maybe. I mean, they would probably also be terrible. But I heard that the third season is pretty good, at least. I know that the boys like him. Oh, it's this song. Oh, I like this one. I know that Red Letter Media likes him. And, you know, apparently the new showrunner guy that took over was pretty successful, you know. They kept saying it felt like the first big TNG movie. I guess, like, the first good TNG movie, I think is what they were saying. So, yeah, I'll be watching more Deep Space Nine before anything. And we end with $2 from C. Gaspacho with PP. PP, I agree, yes. You know, we gotta, the PP, my PowerPoints. I gotta go refill my PowerPoints. That's what I gotta do. I gotta eat some food and refill my PP. So everybody go refill your PP and I'll meet you here maybe later, maybe tomorrow. And that don't kill me. I'll see you folks. Penis!
Can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now, now. I need you right now, now. I need you right now, now. I need you right now. I don't know if you got a man or not, if you make plans or not, if God put me in your plans or not. I'm tripping, this drink got me saying a lot, but I know that God put you in front of me. So how the hell could you front on me? It's 1,000 years, it's only one of me. I'm tripping, I'm caught up in the moment.